Diamond Soul. Hey! Diamond Soul. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Diamond Soul. Hey! Diamond Soul. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Diamond Soul. Hey! Diamond Soul. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Diamond Soul. Hey! Diamond Soul. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money.
We built it, and then we break it down. We built it, and then we break it down.
Hey, click, run it up.
Step it up, step it up. Step it up, step it up.
We built it, and then we break it down. We built it, and then we break it down.
Step it up, step it up. Step it up, step it up.
We built it, and then we break it down. We built it, and then we break it down.
Step it up, step it up. Step it up, step it up.
Keeps you moving, keeps you vibing, keeps you moving, keeps you vibing, keeps you moving, keeps you vibing, keeps you moving, keeps you vibing.
Dangerous, no, I don't back down. Don't back down. Don't back
Oh
down.
wow, my bad. Jesus. Give me a
Leave
second.
your heart laying on the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
What is going on? My bad. I was preoccupied. How is everyone doing? We got. Thank God it's Wednesday. It's one of the funnest days of the week, supposedly. I'm your host. Of the what? I'm the host of the show. As they say, Uncle Tom, whatever you want to call me. It doesn't really bother me. You can call me Jigaboo Navigator. Yeah, what's going on? First off, let's get together and see who we got in the building. We got No Chaser in the building. He was actually both on Rumble and on YouTube. Jesus Christ, what's going on my mic? All right, let's go. There we go. No Chasers in the building. We got Mama, aka the motherfucking wrench. We've been communicating for like the last 2 hours, So hey, she's glad she's here early. We got Marcus in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's in the building. Then he came with the panels lately. Wrestler says, "What the hell?" Welcome to the show, my good brother. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Uncle Tom being Funk Master Flex all of a sudden. It's a fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my Funk Master Flex on. Here, let me put some fire on myself. I'm on fire. Anywho, what's going on? It's a Conspiracy Wednesdays. We actually have some, what I call those conspiracies. Yeah, we got a couple conspiracies. And we got a truth. But I want to give this update for Miss what her name is. Baby T, motherfucking T. Con Shiner just came in the building with the fire emoji. Goddamn right, we on fire today. I'm dropping bombs like Funk Master Flex up in this bitch. Fuck. Oh my God, hold on, man. Did y'all read that article about P Diddy? Y'all read that article about P Diddy? We might have to go over that. Not today. We gonna go over. I don't know who we're gonna go over. We gotta go over that shit. I don't know if LA is gonna do it, but if LA don't do it, I'm going over it for sure. Kingdom Miner has stepped in the building. Yes, sir. Hey, wrestler, I'll send it to you because that shit is so fucking hilarious, bro. It goes back to what I be. It goes back to what I what? Damn dog. That goes back to what I was saying about the New York people up in the building. I need some lava flow. If I can get a green screen thing with some lava flow, it'll be awesome. But cause I'm using my shit more. I stopped using it. I think it's cool to be using because I still got all these buttons that I have set up. I've set up before. Just shit I set up before that I stopped using. So yeah, stop being cool. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to shake it up a little bit on the channel, doing some different things. Yeah, different things, different content. Just shake it up a little bit. Not a whole bunch. We ain't gonna. I'm not all into the fuckery, but I'm into the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, there we go. My wife said, I'm not into fuckery, but I'm into the fuck shit. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, but we will be shaking it up a little bit. Just a smidge, a little bit, trying to get everything. I might start doing some fucking shorts and shit, even though I hate doing shorts. I'm not LA, I'm not the short maker. I just go live and then I leave it like it is. But we will try to shake it up a little bit. Okay. Since I got my printer and shit, I am gonna throw together a porch session hoodie. We will be giving that away pretty soon. And then actually I'm making a hoodie right now. As soon as the temperature comes down, I will be doing the LA short. That's a fact. I'm gonna do yours today. I told you that. Jeez, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why people be getting on my nerves, man? She already been giving me shit. But the last hour, and I ain't even did nothing. I haven't even done nothing. That's a conspiracy. If y'all can figure out that conspiracy that I ain't even did nothing. Oh my. It worked. The dog over here trying to chew my rug up. Hey, anybody want a dog? It's what is it? Chocolate Lab. Anytime you want, just hit me up. I'll send it to you for free. Not for free. I probably about $100 for shipping and shit. But other than that, anyway, thank y'all for being here. We will be shaking up with just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you can find a conspiracy theory why my wife is mad at me and I ain't did nothing, literally, we can talk about it. I ain't gonna tell her. I ain't gonna tell no one, but I'm gonna tell you like this. If you know what this means, you can probably figure it out. If you know what that means, you can figure it out. I ain't telling you. Yeah, I'm popping your bubble. Anywho, we got some. Okay, all right, Mayo. Mayo's in the building. Give him a explosion up in this bitch. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we got some things that we're gonna talk about. First off, I want to read what Mayo sent me. Mayo sent me some shit that I thought was actually pretty fucking interesting. But let me stop this music because it's in my ears. And it's how like I can't tune things in. Uncle Tom is a victim. No, sir, I'm not the victim. I'm the perpetrator in this one. I am the perpetrator in this one. But yes, I am the victim of not doing nothing. Shame on Kai. We need to shame. I need to get a drop that says shame, shame, shame. Okay, let me get to it. Mayo, the motherfucking monkey, sent me this article about Arizona. Arizona, right? Killing undocumented illegal immigrants. We ain't gonna say undocumented. We're gonna killing illegal immigrants on suspicion of trespassing. What? That's a fact. That's what they would do in other countries. Arizona Republicans are advancing a bill that will allow people to legally kill someone accused of attempting to trespass or actively trespassing on their property. The big picture. Legislation, which is expected to be vetoed if reaches the the state's Democratic governor, would legalize the murder of undocumented immigrants or illegal immigrants who often have cross ranches that sit on the state border with Mexico. That's crazy. What do y'all think about that? Let's see. State Rep Justin Heap said the bill is intended to close loopholes which immigrants have moved within the U.S. per the Arizona Mirror, whatever the fuck. That must be a fucking publication. Yeah, it's a Arizona Mirror. That's usually a publication. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I think that's crazy. But I'm all for it. Well, I already told you, Mayo said put landmines on the damn border. I say ban immigration, period, point blank for the next 100 years. Let America get itself under control so people can figure out what's going on. But yeah, well, I'm not talking about legal. I'm talking about illegal immigrants crossing the goddamn border. That shit gets on my nerves, man. But yeah, Arizona GOP advances a bill legalizing killing undocumented or illegal immigrants on suspicion of trespassing. That's a stand right there. This is the type of Republicans that you need federally. Because the Republicans right now in federal government is a bunch of pussies, and they don't do shit besides grandstand and motherfucking we're gonna take up a hearing on this, and let's talk about this, and we're gonna have a hearing about that, and blah 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 blah, but don't have any federal plans to move the country forward. Nothing, call them what they are. That's what I said, illegal immigrants. But yeah, I think because here's the problem what I have. Mexican immigrants have the legal authority to cross the border and work in America. But at the end of the day, they go back home. They don't stay in America. They come here, work, and then they leave. It happens every day. I don't know about now on the southern border, but it probably still does. Because there's so much trade going back and forth within that 100 miles or at least 200 miles of the border that they literally come across the border every day legally and work, and then at the end of the day, they go home, right? So I don't understand what the whole open border shit was about to begin with. This shit is stupid. So it shouldn't be the way it is. We know we have a pussy in Congress. I mean, in the White House, and then we have pussy Republicans. Democrats are doing what they normally do, which is be Democrats. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but hey, it is what it is. People voted for. Let me bring up Baby T. I'm surprised OG ain't here. We about to talk about Baby TT. Not Baby TT. Where's she at? Let me get to the. You know who I gotta go to. My go-to motherfucking Pink Book lessons. Hey, drop one of Clue's bombs. Isn't that what he says there? Goddamn wrestler. Where the fuck is she at? I know. Let me just type it in here. Here we go. What you say? Yeah, no. All right, here we go. There it is. There that hoe is right there. Ooh, Pink Book. Let me back up because goddamn, I am too big. I mean that. Oh, if you don't shut your ass up. Y'all don't hear this motherfucker woman back here talking shit to me. It's amazing how much shit she talked about me today. It's crazy. What up, Mayo? All right, let me get this started. I gotta go. Matter of fact, let me make this big because I'm gonna have to do something really quick. Where is that? There we go. What up, Mayo?
Oh, baby TT's at it again, huh?
Yeah, baby TT over kicking people shit over.
Yeah. Did you see that that interview with baby TT?
And Roland Martin.
Yeah.
Listen, we were gonna go over that too. I wasn't gonna do it today because today is conspiracy day. But yeah, that shit is something else. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
how much did she pay this nigga? She had to break him off some bread.
Oh hell no. Hell no.
Yes, yeah, I would say so. To do a whole
Now,
expose on this bitch.
he's a true believer, sir.
I know that. And he's an idiot. I get that. But damn, that's crazy. Hold on, let me do this. I gotta go do something for 12 seconds. I'll be right back. Let me play this.
When she walked past, because I guess for a period of time it was sitting on the floor. When she walked past, she kicks at it, and then it mysteriously moved. That is about the outrageous, pettiest thing that anyone could display as a leader, as an elected official.
That's former trustee Edward Steve. He had a sit down with trustee Kiana Belcher, and this was a great interview. She talked about a lot, but one story I noticed was how the city girl mayor took her picture down from Village Hall, where they have all of the trustees and the mayor's photos up, so the residents can walk in and be able to see their representatives posted there on the wall. Well, Tiffany Teflon Tahoe, she got upset at Trustee Belcher for exposing her in that $150,000 Tahoe. So she snatched her picture down from off the wall, threw it on the floor, and every time she would walk by it, she kicked the picture on the floor.
Whatever, I do what I want.
Yeah, that's what this tyrant did. Take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
The picture. Talk about, she took, people watching, she took her picture off the wall and sit in the village hall, which is one of the most pettiest, childish things, because she's still elected. Talk about, that's why at the last board meeting, you seen her picture in front. Talk about her taking the picture down.
So this one really bothers me because I don't care how upset you may be at me. I'm an elected official. And as an elected official, my name should still remain on stuff. My picture still should sit in the village hall as everyone else. We were in the middle of a meeting, and I noticed that my picture had been removed from where all of the other elected officials' pictures were. And when we went downstairs into an executive session, I asked the mayor what happened to my picture. She instantly got offensive, like, what you talking about? I don't know what happened to your picture. So I was like, okay, well, my picture is down and I'm just asking what happened to it. So I didn't get clarity. So I waited about 3 days, and just because I don't want anyone to, be in any type of trouble, I went back up and I asked people that's there on a regular basis, y'all know what happened to my picture? So the person started speaking and was like, oh, I looked at I noticed that and I thought it fell. And then said that they went over to it and they noticed it wasn't a crack, wasn't anything on it. And I said, well, I asked about it at the meeting and I didn't get a response. Everybody act like they don't know what a picture is. And the comment was, well, when she walked past, because I guess for a period of time it was sitting on the floor. When she walked past, she kicks at it, and then it mysteriously moved. That is about the outrageous, pettiest thing that anyone could display as a leader, as an elected official. But I'm entitled to have my picture up there. So if y'all see me with my picture on my podium, that's because I'm going to bring a picture that I purchased and made to the size of my liking until my picture is back on the wall at the village hall.
It's unfortunate. That's the type of leadership we have.
Yes.
It's young, immature.
Listen to this ghetto shit. This whole racket shit is ghetto, bro.
Sure.
This whole shit is ghetto. No matter if it's Trustee Belcher or fucking baby TT, they over here arguing about a fucking picture. I mean, I get it. It's petty, but god damn.
It's also called destruction of public property, an actual crime.
Oh my god, Mayo, you ain't. Yes, sir.
No, sir, I'm white.
No, I know you're white, but yeah, I think this was stupid. It's the pettiest shit I've ever heard. Both on both. And she over here holding a goddamn picture up during the meeting. Bitch, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Be grown ups.
Sure. And petty.
It's beyond petty. This woman is crazy. We're talking about an elected official. She went and took down the picture of another elected official, all because she's mad at her. And every time she walked by the picture on the floor, she would kick the picture. And for all of you who don't know, take a look at this next clip to see why she got upset with the trustee.
But at the end of the day, nobody comes here to argue with you. Nobody at all. There are bills that we have the right to take off. We have the right to make decisions about. You say that you're running it at the end of the day, because this is going to be the narrative. When we go broke, you're going to say, I wasn't even on the bank account. The trustees did it. When at the end of the day, you're making decisions and spending money and then get mad when we don't approve it because it's not financially staffed. I sat here and looked at a lease that y'all paying $149,000 for one of them trucks. You make that's like when you're 19 years old and you go get a car and the interest rate 27%. That makes absolutely no sense. You're not making great finance. Excuse me?
Please stay.
Excuse me? But let me tell you, here it is, dated December 27th, 2022, the cash price of a 2023 Chevy Tahoe, $93,216.71. Interest and APR, $55,929.49. Total lease price, $149,146.20. Tell me if it's not facts, because your signature is all on it.
I don't see that.
Okay, but you want me to pass?
I don't.
All right.
I'll
but
get
at
my
the
statement
end,
in a
at
few
the
minutes
end
when
of
you
the
finish.
day, it's not about going back and forth with you. It's about making financial decisions that is in the benefit of everybody and just not one person. And you can't seem to understand that. Have a great day.
Ever since that happened, Tiffany Teflon Tahoe, she's had it out for Trustee Belcher.
Tahoe truck that we found in my viewpoint. Talk about that.
So the Tahoe. So I have this thing where I try to make sure that I give the village at least my part-time position to go in and just go through receipts and things. So we had access to my viewpoint. And on my viewpoint,
I mean, we know all about this shit. She locked them out. We got Kingdom Minded coming through with the 10-month subscription. Yes, ma'am. She out here dropping bombs. She said Biden got 80% of the vote in Michigan of Democrats. He got 80% of the votes of Democrats. Folks are likely grifting as rhinos. Uncle Tom may be right. Folks are sold out even after what we all have experienced. I'm telling y'all.
I'm telling you,
stupid, bro.
it ain't gonna be Biden.
Well, right now it ain't Biden, but shit.
It gonna be Michelle Obama.
You know, Michelle Obama. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you say. White women ain't voting for a Negro.
I'm not saying either way. I'm just saying it's gonna be.
Hey, let your racism show, sir.
It's gonna be Michelle Obama who's wound up running.
That may be true. That may be true. But ain't no one gonna vote for her though. That's all I'm saying.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Because nobody should vote for her.
No, not at all.
Not because she's a black female, just because of who she is and what she believes.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me put this up. Let me show you this. Now, this is my new collection. It's called a Wish a Motherfucker Would collection. That's the collection I'm putting together. Where's my fucking shit at?
We still need the
I stole Donald Duck's appearance. It's not Donald Duck, but it sure do look like him a little bit. So that's
We
when
need the insurrection party shirts, sir.
fact, I need to figure out something. I need to figure out an insurrection party shirt. The J6 party. Yeah, that shit's stupid. But let me bring
vote. We need vote from the rooftops on the back.
That's a fact. People that think it's a game. It's not a game out in these streets. Kai custom designs with the gifted membership. We got Ron as a new member. What I need someone to do, I need someone to get me a back in the day cartoon character. Foghorn Leghorn is very hard to get. It's very Yosemite Sam. Yeah, Marvin. So if y'all can find us a I don't know what month this is. What is this? It's February.
Oh, would you like a 1950s drunken monkey with a gun?
Is it real? Or is it a picture?
No, it's a picture.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay.
We need to take up. I need someone to come up with a. I'm gonna put it in the what do you call that damn thing? Community tab, right? I need y'all. No one ever does it, but shit, someone just Baby Huey, good one. For the month of March, we're gonna do a character, and that's gonna be I wish a motherfucker would, and it's gonna have them with guns, rockets, whatever it is. It's gonna say I wish a motherfucker would. But it's gonna be spelled with MAFUCCA. So you know, we're there with it. We're not gonna spell it, so you can technically wear it. you can technically wear what you want to, because I wear mine to work, so I should be okay. I mean, I just made it today, but I got a whole bunch of other shirts that I wish a motherfucker would too. But yeah, that's gonna be the new collection coming out, and I will be giving that away to one of our lucky members, whoever it is. But yeah, we're gonna come up with a simple design. I mean, simple character, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna figure this out. But anyway, let's get back to this and finish this stupid shit out, because this is petty.
You can pull up the receipts and different things that's on the warrant list, so you can cross-check, reference it. I drive a Tahoe, so I just want everybody to know that I drive a Tahoe that I paid through my own finances. And I've seen the lease, and it's actually 6 leases, so I have more of the copies of the lease. But I've seen this one particular lease, and it said one of the Tahoes that they drive, and I looked at the price, and I was like, this is ridiculous, the interest rate. And then I looked on it, and it said it was a lease. Now, those type of items should come in front of the board.
That's old.
When we approved police vehicles, they were through Enterprise, and they were for the police, not for the joy of riding around the town, you know, in a lavish car. So to spend $149,000 of taxpayer money on a leased vehicle, that means not even ours, is absurd. And I just think that them not making great financial decisions.
OG Dewdrey, not all lies, sir. This one we actually have proof of. They pointed it out. They showed it to everyone how much money she spent on that Tahoe, dog. You know, we got proof of that one. That's the only one that's not a lie.
Yep. And we know her signature from her signs, her famous signs.
It's on it all day. You can't. I mean, you can what do you call it? Recreate that. But for some people, it's hard. For me, I can do it with ease. Also, we all know this bitch over here kicking people's pictures down, and she took the pictures off the wall. So yeah, she trash. Your baby girl TT is my fucking petty, dog. She petty. Tell me the lie in that, OG.
What is talking about? What she just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said she got her own experience. She drives the Tahoe. Yeah. Bitch, stop lying. You don't know what the fuck. That don't make no sense.
What don't make no sense?
She bought her own Tahoe, sir.
Yeah, I know she bought her own Tahoe, Mayo. Come on now, bro.
So
she's comparing her Tahoe to another Tahoe, bro. With 2 different payments, 2 different. Come on, bro. How can you do that, bro?
It's
It
easy.
doesn't work like that. No, it
yes,
don't
it
work
does,
like
sir.
that.
Yes,
No,
it
it
does,
don't.
sir.
No,
With
it
the
don't.
with the interest
It
rate,
doesn't work like that, bro.
that's fine. That's fine. But the interest rates is a motherfucker, dog.
Okay.
And this is supposed to be a city. You know, you ain't supposed to accept no interest rates. That fucking $50,000 in interest. That's crazy.
No, it's not, bro.
Yes, it is, sir.
It's not, sir.
That's insane. Have you seen government contracts before?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? No, I haven't, Tom. Explain. Please explain.
No. What I'm saying, when you see these government contracts, they go to the lowest bidder. And they damn sure are not accepting half of the fucking payment off of interest. Over half of the payment on interest alone. That's crazy. I'm not saying that they don't be expensive. Yes, they do. They do uptick on fucking prices when it comes to government. But over half of the price that they pay is because of fucking interest. That's insane. That's insane. That's all.
No, okay. But I don't believe in it. Straight up. Because basically what you're talking about is basically what you're talking about is no deals that ever go on, bro, where somebody wins more than that or somebody get more than what they asked for, because the government contracts are they usually choose the lesser of the beings because they want to. That's basically what you're saying.
That's true though.
Okay, but it is some that don't do that, right?
Few far in between.
Yeah, I understand that, but it has been done because there's certain things y'all was talking about the other day when it comes to a certain time when they had bullets, they did the same thing.
Yeah, but again, this is a total different situation when again they're not
50% markup and they still purchase
got
them,
you.
sir.
I got you, right?
But I got you, bro. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut y'all.
No, but again, what I'm saying is 50, the interest rate that she's talking about pulling it. I don't even think she cares about how much she paid for it. It's just the interest rate that they're gonna have to pay on it is half the goddamn payment.
Again, bro, you talking about
not a smart buy, is what they're pretty much saying.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, it's not a smart buy. And that's why them shits are getting repoed.
Two things I heard. One, the police vehicles came from was basically fixed up into a police car because most of the police cars that they got for cheap came from Empire. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Budgets, and all the rest of them nigga hurts all the motherfucking rental car places. Places that carried that car and that model that they needed to do what they need to do. I get it, bro. But when you're talking about somebody, bro, who's not paying that, bro, and the city is paying it, bro, why would you care about the interest rates?
Because it's a waste of money.
Whose money,
You
Mayo?
literally, the people's money, sir.
Exactly, sir. It's not cutting into her. Again, bro.
No, it is cutting into her because she's a citizen of that fucking town.
It's not going to mess with her money, though, Mayo.
Why not?
This ain't gonna mess with
her. It's not exactly, bro. I can see if you talking about doing this from personal, y'all make hella sense, bro. Hella sense. Why would a person, bro,
It is personal though because she is a citizen of that town. What happens when this town defaults? What happens when this town's credit rating goes under?
Everything costs a hell of a lot more.
Oh,
exactly.
And then people start losing their jobs, and the first person gonna go is the people at the lowest level.
Exactly. So again, how is it hurting? Why would she even care, sir?
Her taxes are gonna go up. All her fees are gonna go up.
Okay.
And along with everybody else in the town.
Okay.
That's literal money out of her pocket, sir.
No.
No, okay. It's not paying underneath her name. She's signing for the town. That's all they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So,
but she didn't sign. Well, the thing about
look. First of all, what y'all trying to do, bro, and I'm not gonna do, bro, is try to make Tiffany out to be a saint. This bitch is scandalous.
I'm not trying
to
make
finesse and she's a scammer. So for somebody to try to make morals and put that on standards on her, it's not going to happen, sir. So stop thinking that she gives a fuck about the community because she doesn't. If she did, she wouldn't be going through. She wouldn't be trying to buy a vehicle with their money.
So what's the problem with this woman who is a member of this community being worried about it?
I just said she was lying, sir, because of the facts I just got through saying.
How is
because
she lying?
Again, Mayo, she's not using. This woman is using her personal money and her personal money in the red. She's going to make a quality good decision so she can keep her money. So she's not going to go up there and get no 50% interest.
True.
Y'all just y'all just made a point that's stupid, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is Tiffany don't give a fuck. She doesn't care. But you want her to care because of the community. She doesn't care. Again, I don't know how many times I tell y'all that she's over budget. She doesn't care.
No, nobody is arguing that point at all.
Then how am I wrong then, sir?
What you said is this woman on the screen right now shouldn't care what Tiffany is doing.
I said she is lying, sir. Nothing about care. She's lying.
How is she lying?
Sir.
How is she lying, sir?
Because she's not in that position that Tiffany's in, bro, to get that, to do what the fuck Tiffany is doing. She's talking about her situation. Again, a personal situation, which makes sense, which I'm not sitting here and telling her, bro, that it's not a fact, bro. What she's saying, that some of the stuff that she's saying, bro, is lies. Other stuff that she's making, bro.
She's actually in the same position because she's a trustee, which means she has a right to approve and disapprove purchases.
Oh Lord.
But when
she has the right to do all this. But let me ask you one question, and just please answer this question. Did this woman just say that she took money from her job and bought a car? Did she say she took that out of her pocket, sir? And tell me, is that two different things?
Well, she said she knows what it is to buy a Tahoe because she owns one. So yes, you're right.
Exactly.
I'm not disagreeing.
How is that a lie? How is that a lie?
Because, sir, she can't explain nothing for Tiffany that she hasn't done. That makes sense to you, bro? It's easy as simple as that, bro. She's not Tiffany, bro. Tiffany can do what the fuck she want to do. If she want to have something paid for, bro, that's 50% interest, bro, she can do it, bro. What the fuck? Let her do what she do, bro. It is what it is. Lock her ass up, take her to jail, sir. If it's that big of a problem.
Damn.
Yes, that's what they're trying to do.
That's what they're gonna do.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got it. Let's.
But again, bro, you can't tell me, bro, that what I'm hearing, bro, is something different, bro. I know what the hell this woman just said, and like I just said, I just agree with you and Uncle Tom on some of that stuff, bro. But again, just because I agree with you on what she's saying on some of the stuff doesn't mean that she's not lying, sir.
She's not lying.
She's not Tiffany, sir.
Tell me the lie that she told. Tell me the lie that she told. A simple statement.
All right. She said, matter of fact, I'll do one better. How about we just go back real quick, Tom, so I can point exactly out what she said, because I don't want to mess it up and say the wrong thing.
And
now, bro, because he's throwing me off, bro, because I'm.
No. And tell me how her.
God damn.
Tell me how
I'm trying to, bro. Just stop talking, Mayo, and let the man rewind it back so he can hear exactly what the woman said. Bro. I can tell you exactly when I wrote the text message that she's a motherfucking lie.
How far do you think I gotta go back?
Just go back to when she was talking, sir. She ain't been talking that long.
OG, are you really calling this lady a liar?
Bro, again, bro.
Hold on. Shh. We're gonna let
damn, these niggas act like they don't know two different motherfucking instances between personal and doing something, doing motherfucking business, bro.
Go in and just go through receipts and make sure that I give the village at least my part-time position to go in and just go through receipts and things. So we had access to my viewpoint. And on my viewpoint, you can pull up the receipts and different things that's on the warrant list so you can cross-check, reference it. I drive a Tahoe, so I just want everybody to know that I drive a Tahoe that I paid through my own finances. And I've seen the lease, and it's actually 6 leases, so I have more of the copies of the lease. But I've seen this one particular lease, and it said one of the Tahoes that they drive, and I looked at the price and I was like, this is ridiculous, the interest rate. And then I looked on it and it said it was a lease. Now those type of items should come in front of the board. When we approved police vehicles, they were through enterprise and they were for the police, not for the joy of riding around the town, you know, in a lavish car. So to spend $149,000 of taxpayer money on a leased vehicle, that means not even ours, is absurd. And I just think that them not making great financial decisions is based on the fact of lack of knowledge and based on the fact that they don't care because it's not their money and it's not fair to us.
Yeah, it's obvious that the city girl
All right,
mayor and the
so
other city girls
basically,
and
she's
henchmen around
saying
her, they don't understand.
she said that Tiffany
Tell,
bought. Oh God, go ahead,
tell
Mayo.
me, tell
No,
me
bro,
the
let that nigga
lie.
say what just go. I was about to tell you, bro. She got all of these now. From what our information is, bro, it was more than 6 fucking cars.
Yes.
Lies. She only found 6 of them. Then she's talking about Tiffany's car. Now, most of these cars came from Enterprise, bro. Again, that's a whole different situation. If you want it, I don't have to go to explain it. You should already know. When they get these cars, they have to equip these cars. So these cars don't come from the Empire, from Enterprise, bro, already fixed up. So now she got these 6. It's way more than 6. We already know that the dude was talking about last time on the video, bro, that they was talking about cutting most of their vehicles, bro, because they was going to get impounded. They talked about it. She lied. Then she got the paperwork, and it's cool. But bitch, show the paperwork if it's so important, because you want to talk about what Tiffany has and what Tiffany is spending, because you spent a certain amount of money on your Tahoe that you drive personally with your own finances. That's why I said this bitch is a lie.
But that's not what
She
she
didn't
said.
lie. Yeah.
And she didn't lie. She mentioned that these 6
Yeah.
they were exorbitantly priced. These specific 6.
Take exorbitantly back. What does that mean, sir?
Come
I'm
on,
not
man.
that smart.
You are that smart.
I'm not that smart. What does exorbitantly mean? Excessive.
Excessively, exorbitantly, same word, synonyms for words. The point is that they don't have it's basically taxation without representation. She's spending money that belongs to the city, and she is not telling them where it's going. That's basically what she's getting at. She spent an exorbitant amount, there's that word again, on her own Tahoe that she didn't have to buy, but she did. She didn't do any research, number one, because had she would have never made the purchase. But she wanted to live lavishly, so she purchased it. But the kicker is she didn't ask for permission. The permission comes from the executors or the board. Okay, the board makes those decisions. But then Tiffany, let Tiffany tell it. Tiffany is saying that the board isn't paying bills. But as she stated, and the other trustees state, they don't have access to my viewpoint, which is a financial apparatus utilized by businesses everywhere. And just so happens, this municipality uses my viewpoint. She locked them out. So they can't adjudicate on any of the bills. So now it's, who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe Tiffany Henyard, who hasn't produced any receipts? Or are you going to rely upon the collective minds of the board, who have produced receipts and have produced evidence that they don't have access to the receipts that Tiffany has access to, so that they can adjudicate and do their jobs? And they are elected officials, all of them, every one. So what she's doing is highly illegal, period. It's, who else? I mean, there have been several freedom of information requests that she's ignored, even when the state's the attorney general asked for her to bequeath information. She ignored it. Her people ignored it. It's insane, man. I mean, this is textbook fraud, and she knows it.
Well, here's the problem. I wasn't even worried about it being fraud because we know she's a scammer. And OG has admitted that on the plenty occasion. He just wanted Tahoe. I'm not Tahoe. He just want that Jeep.
He just wants that fifth wheel.
Yeah,
it's not even that, bro. I'm looking at it in a whole different other way. He just conflated two different stories again. Same thing we was talking about last time we talked about.
Anything.
Okay, listen what I'm saying, sir. Again, I let you speak. I didn't hum. I didn't do nothing. I let you. Okay, thank you, sir. All right. So again, this woman just clarified that everything that they do when it comes to these police cars, they approved it. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Not TT, the committee, sir.
All except for that Tahoe.
Exactly.
All except for those 6. Don't conflate.
Those 6, those 6 in the Tahoe, they didn't. But the whole thing with those 6 is she found
they approved them, bro. She just said, bro, that they got the cars from Enterprise. The committee approved those, sir. Only ones that she didn't say that they didn't have no say so over was the one you just got through talking about was that Tahoe. And then again, it's two different situations, bro. When you're talking about when she locked them out of there, bro. That's a different situation. I explained that last time, bro. That was one incident that they showed. This incident with these cars, bro, as we already heard, bro, and I had to sit back and listen to Mayo when he said it because he the one that called it was 2 months before all this stuff had happened, before they even did all that, bro. They explained that on the last video.
They did.
That's the reason. That's the reason why I said it was 2 different instances. So putting it all together like that, it sounds bad, bro. But I get it. She's fucked up. But again, bro, you gotta break this shit down like it is. If she did that, bro, with the cars, I understand it. We had one, we was talking about her Tahoe. We had another video talking about what the hell she did when she went to Vegas. We had all these videos. I can just keep on going like that. And these are all different situations at different times. Then we go back to the last video we watched, which we thought all of it was consecutive together. Come to find out, bro, that some of this stuff happened previously. The cars and stuff and all that. And while that's going on, it was 2 months previously before she even locked these motherfuckers out of there.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it happened within a week.
Yeah, no one's saying it happened. We're not saying
all the shit that we get right here is at least 3 to 4 months old.
It did happen consecutively though, because after they outed her for the things that they were privy to that they did not approve, okay, she locked them out. They did not approve the Tahoe. They did not approve the 6 vehicles.
Here's the problem.
When she called them out, when they called her out at the board meeting, the city board council meeting, she then locked them out of my view.
Locked them out and moved them down to the flow.
Okay. They don't have any power, though they are elected officials who should have the power to approve and disapprove things. Let's also talk about the fact that she went ahead and spent thousands of dollars on building a skating rink. They disapproved. Okay, that's something they did see, and they disapproved of it. $115,000 of it. And what did she do?
Did it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
She went with a different company and then took that so they lost the $10,000 retainer that she had paid to the other company. And then she went with a different company and attributed her defiance to God. Look at God. Her words, not mine. The woman's a menace. And it doesn't matter if we aren't going in order of events. The fact is she did all these things. And she's spending money that does not belong to her.
Yeah, because they ain't proved it yet, bro. Most of this stuff, bro. So some of that, some of this stuff.
Proved it.
Well,
and then she lied and said she had 25. She won 25 court cases.
Bro.
She lied. The woman's a liar and a thief.
But here's the problem.
That's cool.
Until they put her ass in jail, none of this means anything.
Thank you, Tom.
I mean, that's fine. Cool. I agree with that. Until they put her in jail, we already know it's snail mail when it comes to the government.
It's just like every other government apparatus.
It's snail mail when it comes to the government.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. But just because it hasn't been litigated in court doesn't mean we don't have eyes and ears to hear.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give this dub to motherfucking OG. OG out here getting dubs on you niggas.
No, well, we know that's a lie. But okay.
That's always the truth, brother.
We definitely know that's a lie.
Until she get locked up, bro. Until she get locked up and I switch over sides, nigga, you ain't gonna win against her, bro. Because most of the stuff that you're talking about, bro, is just
know that's a
she's
lie,
gonna
but
get she's gonna get locked up. She's gonna get this. But yeah, bro, like I said, bro, my thing is, bro, all this shit that's going on, bro, you don't wait, my nigga, fool, until a motherfucking $3-4 million come up missing and then try to put a case on somebody. You go lock their ass up and get their ass out of the community and clean your community
cup. That's not the
cup.
way courts work. You know that.
Well, it
that's
doesn't.
not the way the law
Again,
works either.
again, I understand
You
what you're
can't-
saying, bro. But
yeah,
nigga, I'm
you
not
can't
about to
just
sit
lock
here
them
and
up.
let this woman destroy this mother, bro.
They can't do
the
anything.
evidence and stuff, bro. They could have locked her up already, bro.
No, they couldn't. That's not the way.
If
the
they had
law
something on her,
That's
bro.
not the way the law works. You know it.
Man,
They
shit
can't
sound
just
crazy
lock
as
up
hell,
a
bro.
public official. They cannot just lock up a duly elected public official.
I mean,
it doesn't work.
They actually couldn't even get rid of her.
No, you can't do
it. They did vote to remove her, and she lost the vote. So they did get enough votes and everything to remove her, but a judge said, nah. Y'all didn't do it right.
That system. It's that goddamn system. You can't beat it, bro.
The system is what it is, unfortunately.
You can't beat that shit. But again, bro, somebody doing a crime on the street. I go out here, bro, and I steal from the store, bro. And nigga, police come there and I'm down the street and somebody say, oh, this person stole from the store. I seen it with my own eyes and all this. Yeah, they go down there and they get that person.
Oh, gee, were you a duly elected criminal?
I do not, sir. I don't do crimes.
Now, my point is, in your scenario, were you a duly elected criminal?
What do you mean?
Okay, so you gave me a scenario. Granted, I'll give you that scenario. If somebody sees you, hearsay, police will come, harass you, lock you up. Got it.
Nothing about the harassing and stuff, but yeah, I get you. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? They'll come lock you up based upon their word not and against yours. It's your word against an eyewitness. Okay, they'll lock you up, hold you for 72 hours. By law, they can hold you for 72 hours for questioning, etc. All right. My question to you is, are you a duly elected criminal?
Duly elected? What do you mean by that, sir?
Okay, because Tiffany Henry was duly elected. Meaning
you're elected by the people.
You're elected by the people. You have people who went out and voted for you at the polls. So in the capacity of her job, whether or not people suspect fraud, have information that says there was fraud, until a court case is adjudicated, they can't just lock her up on hearsay.
Facts.
It's unfortunate, but that's just the case.
Facts. Okay.
So that's all I'm saying. If we're talking about tete-a-tete, if we're talking about, that versus this, it's apples to bananas. It just is. And it shouldn't be. We should be able to run her ass out on a rail. But
yeah, if they can never find evidence that she's doing all the stuff that they say that she's doing.
They have all the evidence. They just, again,
her ass need to be locked up.
Have to have it adjudicated in a court of law. Same thing with big old Fanny, right? They got the guy dead to rights. I don't pay attention to that. They got the guy dead to rights. Well, I pay attention to it, so let me give you some examples. They got the guy dead to rights and lying, right? They got him lying in the court. And then because he's a lawyer, because of the nature of his position and his license, he knows how to answer questions. And then us reading the deposition afterwards, in the deposition, you see what the text messages say, you see what he wrote. But because of the way they asked him the questions, he was able to dance around it. Therefore, though it was entered into evidence, we couldn't hear him say exactly what he wrote in his text messages. I'm talking about Nate's friend and fraternity brother, the lawyer who, whatever the hell his name is.
Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley. That's it.
And the simple fact that number one, he perjured himself.
He did several times. And they didn't call him.
Yeah. And number two, he told a totally different story to the judge
behind closed
doors.
Yeah. And the judge told him, no, you don't have protections. you don't have immunity from the client relationship. So
I can't find one of my videos. This is pissing me off.
And he was still claiming on the stand that he did have immunity.
Well, we all know he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know nothing about that Fanny case. Only thing I know is baby TT, if she stole 45,000 and went to Las Vegas and went and did all that, and they got proof to do it, they shouldn't be letting her ass stay in office. If she took $100 and some $1,000, bro, and went and bought a motherfucking car that has 50% interest on it, bro, it's against the law, bro. She should be locked the fuck up. If she took any other motherfucking proceeds from any other thing that they had to do inside that community, bro, to add to her funds, to her fundraisers, and all this other shit that she be trying to do, which is scammer type shit, her ass should be locked up.
Yes, sir. And in most states, she would have been. The state of Illinois should have went in months ago and took the town over.
Yep.
And appointed a trustee to run the town.
Until they do, guess what? Guess what, Mayo? Until they do, guess what? Tiffany winning, dog.
She gonna keep adding years to her sentence.
Oh, she's definitely not winning.
She winning.
She's constantly
she winning.
Now she's on a national platform.
He's winning.
Putting her foot all the way in her mouth.
Bro.
She's winning right now because ain't no one tried her.
No.
Yes.
No. That's not the way.
Yes, bro. Yes.
If she was winning, okay, all right. So she got up on a national platform on Roland Martin's show.
I agree.
And blatantly lied. How's that winning?
We're gonna go over that. No matter because she ain't in jail yet.
But that's not winning.
What the
Because
hell,
now
bro?
you're adding to your sentence.
So
just because you delay it doesn't mean you're winning.
What if nothing ever happened?
I got a guy with a gun behind my head.
Here's the problem.
And I'm going to every ATM he's asking me to go to. Am I winning?
Yes.
Because he hasn't shot me yet?
Yes.
Oh my God. No. I'm gonna die.
Winning. He just literally going.
Oh my God. I'm gonna die.
No.
Eventually everyone's gonna die.
Listen.
Burying yourself in a hole is not winning.
No, it's not.
All right.
Okay, if you say so.
You gave me the shovel to dig my death pit with.
And I hit your ass with the shovel and you fall head first in that bitch and I fill you up with dirt. Who won?
You gave me a shovel.
Yeah, but you're already in the bottom and you're digging the ditch yourself.
I'm digging the ditch.
I understand that. I understand. Just because the job is getting done, bro, doesn't mean that you're not winning.
Oh my God. All right.
You're not digging the hole, bro. Listen to your analogy, bro. I'm only listening, sir.
I am did you hear what
if
I said?
If I told you to dig a hole and you
told me to dig a hole at gunpoint and you handed me the shovel and I'm digging the hole, am I winning?
Sir. Are y'all done?
Apparently.
I guess I am winning, man.
If you ain't dead, you winning, sir.
I guess I'm winning.
I don't understand about that.
If you ain't dead, you can live to fight another day.
I guess I'm winning, man.
And until she get locked up, she got more opportunities to keep on fucking up a community.
That's a fact.
Scamming motherfuckers and messing up the system for other people that y'all so-called y'all wanna help out and appraise. Fuck that shit, bro. She is a menace, bro. And if she's out there, it's just like a person, bro, selling drugs, bro. When them niggas is a hot nigga on the block, they winning. So their ass get locked up, they lose, bro.
That's not okay. But nobody is saying that we agree with any system. We're just telling you what the system is as it stands.
Well, all he's saying is, guess what? They ain't catch up and shit yet. Well, they
did.
Once they catch up, oh goddamn, bro! Stop saying that shit, bro. If they ain't locked her ass up, bro, it's just people saying shit.
They ain't lock her ass up yet. Until they lock her ass up, it's just like every other congressman in this bitch, because we still got a sitting congressman that has literally been damn near convicted of fraud and still sitting in this office.
Yeah, there are no cases against him.
Yes, there is. What are you talking about?
Which congressman are you talking about?
The motherfucking senator.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're talking about the one with the gold bars.
Yeah.
Then every politician, bro. Then every politician that comes up through the ranks, bro, they get somebody come up with something on them, bro. that they have to prove the shit, bro, to make them niggas, you know what I'm saying, get out of that position. So it's just think about it like this. Think about your local area that you at. How many times have you seen somebody running for something and a certain amount of people didn't like them and they put stories out on them?
I've seen it all the time.
So me saying that, it's the same thing I'm saying about Tiffany, bro. Like I said, I'm only condoning this bullshit, bro, because they letting her get away with the shit. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. I can't really keep on sitting here talking about how bad and all this other shit, and they letting her do this shit, bro. That's the fucked up part about it, bro. So I rock with her, bro. Keep on winning on these niggas, bro.
How she's not winning and how she is on her way down to hell. I don't. This girl is on the speed elevator right down to hell with gasoline draws on and firecrackers.
She ain't there yet. And right now
she's on her way, bro. And
but right now she has the opportunity to run that debt from 7 million to 9 million. From 9 million to 3 million.
Everybody, listen, just because she losing doesn't mean everybody else isn't losing. I'm not saying that
Ukraine's winning right now.
What'd you say?
That's the fucked up part. You know the fucked up part, what you just said, bro, is because she's not losing don't mean everybody else is losing. Sir, let me explain something to you. Tiffany is winning right now, and everybody else in that motherfucking community is losing. That's what's making everybody on this panel, bro, talk the way that they talk about her, bro. That's what make me say the things about her, bro, because I know, in fact, bro, that she fucking up this community. But at the same time, this bitch is winning because this motherfucker is steady out there doing shit. This bitch can steady go buy weave every day. You know what? I suggest they lock her ass up so she can stop doing this dumb shit, and we can put somebody else in there that can help out these people out there.
Who's gonna lock her up?
Well, the motherfucker, bro, who's making all these goddamn the politicians, the government, everybody, the police, nigga, the FBI, the ATA, nigga, the CIA, anybody, nigga, where the fuck she's breaking all laws.
These are delusions
in every fraction.
So these are delusions of grandeur. Okay, I'm talking about procedurally. You can't just lock her up.
Here's the
who
problem,
works for her?
Man.
Well, let me ask you a question. No, who works for her?
You guys.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You
guys were all in on why they couldn't.
The freaking police chief works for the mayor.
I can't.
The police officers work for the mayor, and they're corrupt.
Okay,
then you have her lawyers, and then you have her her commissioners who work for her, and then all the little in between people, like the board adjudicated, work for her too. So they can't get paperwork. They can't do anything. What police powers does the board have?
Here's the problem. What you're saying?
No, wait. What police powers do the board have? They don't have any police powers. They can't arrest anybody. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So who did they go to? They went to state powers. The state power said, "Fuck you." Then they went to the FBI. The FBI is going to take forever to, do their investigation. Then you have the Illinois Investigations Department, which is taking forever. They went to the attorney generals. Who among them has the power to arrest her?
What I'm saying is, why did it take them so long to actually come together and say, "Hey, can y'all come look into this?" That's the problem.
We don't know how long it actually took.
Well, yes, don't. Oh, wait. Yes, I fucking do, because they just voted.
No, you don't. You couldn't know how long it took because the other guy had been talking to the FBI for at least 6 months.
Look here, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. He was a goddamn citizen. Here's the problem. These motherfuckers on the board literally voted last week to do this. Why did it take you to last week to vote
to have to allow the FBI to come and do an official investigation?
All they did was request.
So they officially requested. All right. So how do you know that the FBI didn't say, "Go ahead and do this"?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why did it take them so long to?
Because you don't know when the FBI told them, "Here's the green light."
FBI. My thing is, they should have said, guess what? They should have said, you know what? We're going to request, like they just did, because the FBI didn't say yes, we're going to come in. No one said yes, we're going to come in.
How many of them were talking to the FBI before this?
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You have to give a fuck about that.
No, I don't.
That's the way things are done.
Okay,
a town doesn't have to request an FBI investigation
at all.
Understand that. The fact that you motherfuckers don't understand simple logic. Hear what I'm saying?
Well, obviously you don't, because you're not listening. What
Okay,
you're
go
saying makes no
Tell
sense.
me what I'm saying. Tell me what I'm saying.
You're telling me that they're at fault because they didn't make that official resolution earlier as a town. Okay, fine, got it. But what then I posited, what if they had already been talking to the FBI and the FBI directed them not to do that beforehand because they were building their case?
Oh, how do you know they did that?
Okay, because they also said that for months, certain individuals had been talking to the FBI.
Citizens have,
not just the citizens. Two of the doggone board members have been talking to the FBI.
They have not been talking
And
to
then
them.
they finally came out and said that they seized my computer. And then months ago, what's her name in the meeting said, "Oh, y'all talking about me, but the FBI seized y'all computers." You don't. That's my point. There are procedures. If you want this bitch locked up, you can't just go lock her up. And you want it to stick? There are procedures.
I don't
and you know it.
I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't give a shit about none of that. My thing is they could have made that shit official a long time ago. Whether because the request doesn't mean anyone's gonna do anything.
But what did it make official, Tom? What did it make official?
Nothing.
Oh,
it did nothing. It was just a press conference.
Okay, then. So why couldn't they do that earlier?
Because they had already been investigating her.
Get the fuck out of here. See, now y'all hoping.
Listen, if you're investigating somebody, okay, when are you going to tip your hand?
Oh, they tip their hand all the time.
Oh my God. When are you going to tip your hand if you are engaged in an investigation?
The only people that don't is the FBI.
Okay, so
did the FBI
they are telling them if they are now announcing to the public,
did the FBI
if they are now announcing to the general public,
the FBI
if they're now announcing to the general public that they want the FBI to,
so y'all don't know nothing is right now.
If they are now announcing to the general public that they want the FBI to come in,
they want to. Yes.
Who do you think gave the green light?
Wasn't FBI, because FBI don't do that.
Okay, sure. All right.
That what they say? They can't confirm nor deny whether there's an
investigation. That's not what they said. That's not what they said.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
CIA says.
With the much shit as we hear on the internet, much shit as we and I one thing I can say about Pink Book that she ain't never did. She ain't never put no story out there that I have heard that was outrageous like some people has done against Tiffany. Tiffany has been everything, trafficking. She's been fucking with drugs. She's been everything. This town that she's over down there in Dalton, bro, they've been saying this motherfucker been terrorizing that bitch before she was even in office or over the committee. Mayor, whatever, bro. This was on what's that one nigga DD Real Live or some shit like that, bro. Taz, nigga. I mean, everybody, bro, be doing this shit, bro. I mean, we not the only space to talk. There's other people in what they call it, the dude that came over, so he said it's called the beef sector. I went and looked at his page. He was on somebody else's panel, bro. They was talking about the shit. They talk about Tiffany and we even seen videos where they was talking about Tiffany went to people's houses and shit. Just before she became mayor. Like that motherfucker been a terrorizing bully of the motherfucking me community, bro. And again, this that type of shit that I be talking about, bro. You got a motherfucker stealing little bitty funds, fucking up the community, and we all see it on TV. So everybody want to go and be like, oh yeah, she's doing it. Well, let them do their investigation. Well, they've been doing this investigation, right? Sir, I didn't put your name into it.
Okay.
I was talking about what other people were saying. Yeah, everybody. I mean, bro, you really want to go there, bro? I didn't talk about it. Tom didn't talk about it. Chaotic didn't talk about it. Nightish didn't talk about it. You want me to keep on going?
That's all hearsay, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're just talking about.
I'm saying what I'm saying, though. I'm.
Go ahead, finish.
Okay. Yeah. So all the stuff that they saying about her, bro, and like I said, if you can prove that she's doing all this stuff, that she's doing all this shit. She's not just doing stuff for the inside of her stealing money. She got other things that she's got going on. So like Trash just said, I even said it before on another stream, bro. Rico, get this bitch. This motherfucker is fucking up, bro. It's some way y'all can get her. If y'all can go get a rapper talking about what he done shot and killed and so much, and I mean my fault, deleted and whatever on these motherfucking tracks. You can go get Tiffany for doing this same shit. We see it. You see it. I'm just saying, bro. It's other ways.
I mean, you're making points.
Yeah,
What
but how
county is
long did
she in?
that and what year did that investigation start for the YSL trial?
I have no idea.
2018, sir. What year is it now?
I don't know.
Okay,
But again, that's
these things take time, especially financial crimes.
Man, I don't know how else to put that, man. They don't just snap their fingers and arrest people, man. Look how long it takes. It takes a very long time. And then in the county of Cook, where her township is located, where I am from, okay, Kim Fox rules the roost. And we all know who Kim Fox is, do we not? Okay, Kim Fox. And then she hired the former Cook County clerk. Okay, and that bitch is a menace. She was there. She was the clerk when I lived there. Okay, and put her on the payroll to help her navigate these tumultuous waters. I'm just saying, man, it isn't just as easy as 1, 2, 3. We can see him pull the damn trigger. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so you were saying all
that's
this,
the fucked
right?
up part.
Here's the problem: is that Cook County one in the jail yet?
Who?
Nope.
Clerk. Is the clerk in jail?
What are you
No,
talking
that's the
about?
old. That's Tiffany Hender's old
I said she hired her,
advisory.
and she's a tumultuous, crazy person, and she is helping her navigate the waters, is what I said.
And my question was, is she in jail?
What does it have to do with what I said?
Because she's been brought up on so many charges and has not faced jail time yet.
Okay.
That's what
That's the problem, bro. They
What
need
I'm
to lock
saying,
these motherfuckers up, bro. These motherfuckers is doing
nobody's
bad.
disagreeing that these people need to be locked up. But
what I'm
if
saying
they
is,
don't investigate Tiffany Henyard right, we'll have another one of them. And we'll have another. They won't put them. Nothing will stick.
Nothing's gonna stick with this one anyway, too. Because simple fact is, none of these motherfuckers don't really give a shit about nothing that goes on. And
All right, that's neither here or there. You know, that's neither here or there. We can all believe that. Sure, I believe that. But I'm just going off of what we know. And what we know is that now they're investigating. We know that.
We don't know that.
These trustees. We do know that. We
No,
do
we
know
don't.
that because the FBI said they're investigating.
When did the FBI say that?
Okay, so the FBI is investigating.
Even
then
when
we have
the last video we said, the FBI said we don't speak on if we have an investigation on go or.
So let me ask you this question: if somebody seizes your laptops, okay, in pursuant of information consistent with what's going on in this township, what are they doing?
When they seize laptops,
what are they doing? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna play that.
I'm asking because I didn't see.
You know when they seize the laptops, they talked about when they seized the laptops. Tiffany Henyard herself excoriated them in a meeting when talking about that their laptops were seized. She said, "Y'all talking about me? Y'all laptops were seized, not mine. That we should be talking about." That's what she said.
I didn't hear that either.
Now I didn't say that. Now I didn't say it verbatim. She didn't say. I didn't say what she said verbatim. But that's more or less
anything about any laptops being seized. That's all I'm saying.
That is more or less the gist of what she said. The point that I'm making is if a law enforcement arm seizes information from you, what are they doing?
I don't know because I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I can't.
Hey, Mayo, let me ask you a question. If they found out that she really did take that 45, if they go back, just say the investigation, the FBI got investigation going on, right? And they look through some, you know what I'm saying, transactions that was, you know what I'm saying, done with that what the dude was talking about. She used it on a company card or whatever kind of card it was, and it's traceable. And they find out that she took just 45,000. Do you think they're going to wait until she do something bigger to take 150 or $2 million before they try to arrest her, or they just gonna just let it just keep on going? Or they gonna just go to arrest her for the 45 that she took that they can prove that she took because it was a crime? Is he here?
I don't know. They're probably taking a piss.
Black shirt.
Do you know what
Huh?
a RICO case is?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm asking you because they doing an investigation on her, and if they start back when she was already doing the dirt, if they find crimes, but you know what I'm saying, that she was already doing, do they wait until they figure out everything that she's doing because she's going to continue to do new stuff?
Yes,
Okay,
that's
okay,
how
okay,
that's how you build a RICO case.
go case. Okay,
And
Y'all
racketeering,
I understand the RICO. Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
have to get all
racketeering.
upset. Y'all ain't gotta get all
Oh,
upset.
I'm
Y'all
not
can
upset, man. I'm speaking passionately. You know that's how I speak.
goddamn upset ass niggas. Now I am on yahoo.com and it literally says, and I'm gonna repeat, FBI investigating Dalton Tiffany Hanger while Illinois' attorney general orders her charities to stop soliciting donations. So that's something that I can say that someone said that. I didn't hear the FBI. Well, the last video that I played, the FBI said we can neither confirm or deny that an investigation is going on. That's literally what they said.
Yeah, no worries.
That's literally what they told the media corporation or media. What was it? WGN.
Yeah,
that's literally what they told the white dude. So
Which is
for
what
me,
they always say.
yes, I know. But for me, when you said that they seized laptops, I didn't hear that. I still haven't heard that.
Tom, you actually played the video on this channel.
I mean, so
of
many
her
times.
saying that in the town meeting.
So many times.
Now again,
If you didn't listen,
just like shit now, people talking over people. Just because someone that doesn't mean you fucking listen to everything. Y'all hear everything that goes on.
We heard it. You didn't.
It's possible that I didn't hear it. Am I wrong? Possible that I didn't hear some shit.
Tom, that's impossible. You hear everything.
Fuck out of here.
Unless you had one too many concussions between now and then.
No. Again, I haven't read anything that says someone's laptops were fucking seized. And I put
you heard it from Tiffany's own. You played the video with Tiffany saying it from her own mouth.
What video
Y'all
was
saying
it?
I'm crooked. Y'all saying I'm crooked.
What video was it? Was it the
But
last
they took your laptop.
What was it? The last video?
I'm looking for it now, sir.
Please.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but yeah, only reason why I asked that, I wasn't trying to go to the RICO trial or go or nothing like that because I know RICO investigations take a minute. I was just talking about anything that she ever done. Like if she started doing something, so basically what I was saying was like I alliterated earlier. She has several crimes that she's been doing, and they all don't just stem from just that goddamn being a mayor. This motherfucker doing side scams.
She is. Yeah.
Hold on.
So I mean, I don't understand why they waiting so long to go get this motherfucker for anything that she's doing, unless they can't prove the shit, bro. I understand because it doesn't.
Dude, they didn't start off just looking at one crime.
Oh, I understand that, but it is.
So they're not
there
going to
was a
bust
crime.
her for one crime.
They gotta have
if there is a crime committed, bro, there needs to be arrest, bro. You just don't let a person keep on selling drugs and you see a person selling drugs.
Every RICO case.
Yes, you do.
No, sir. It's just not like
RICO
that.
case ever made was done like that, sir.
Yes.
Every one.
How many RICO cases was ever done?
We're gonna go to RICO cases, bro, because that's the time. I'm talking about if I go to the bank and I rob and I go in there and I steal some money out the bank, bro, I don't believe they're gonna let me keep on doing this repeatedly. I understand that, bro, but I'm just saying this woman we're not just talking about a singular crime either.
But you're talking about a singular crime.
No, it's not.
Yes, you are. You just said
she does multitudes of crimes, sir.
And you rob, and they catch you, you're going to jail. But then what will you get when you go to jail? What will you get?
Yes, nigga.
What will you get?
I don't know, nigga.
You'll get a damn motherfucking bond is what you will get. You'll get a bond. Whether or not you can pay that, especially in the state of Illinois, they'll give you, in the state of Illinois, they'll let you out on your own recognizance.
Yeah, but
especially if you haven't killed one.
Will I be able to go back to my job? So if I stole from my company and my company called the police on me, I get locked up, I pay my bond, I get out, I'm gonna be able to come back to my job, sir.
Who said you'd be able to come back to your job?
Well, I'm asking. Only reason why I'm saying that, bro, because that's the way I'm looking at Tiffany, bro. If y'all see this, if y'all don't want this motherfucker in here, and y'all can
I
prove,
already
bro,
told
that
you
this.
you can't look at it that way. She is
I
elected. They
understand, bro.
can't
This is,
fire
oh
her.
my god, bro. Again,
But
bro,
but
you're not
what you're
gonna
saying is
change me. You're
erroneous.
not
Bro.
gonna
You can't
change,
fire her,
bro.
OG.
It's my opinion, bro.
Your opinion is erroneous.
I don't care. It's my
Because they
opinion.
cannot fire
Shit
because they
that you
can't
say to me
fire
about
her
my opinion is not going to make me
because
change my
they
opinion,
cannot
sir.
fire her.
It doesn't work
If it's
like that.
erroneous, it's
It comes from
erroneous.
myself.
They can't.
It comes from
came
me.
from
It
your
doesn't
mouth
come
and
from
it was
Black.
erroneous.
That's the point
doesn't
of it.
make any sense.
If you don't like hearing it,
fire an
you
elected
just if you
official.
don't like hearing it, do like everybody else do, bro, and just be quiet.
But you cannot fire an elected official.
Well, he
That's
didn't
what
say
makes your opinion
The fuck,
erroneous.
bro? My opinion is my opinion, brother. You can't change
Your
my
opinion
opinion if I
is
feel
not
that
based
way,
in
bro.
fact.
And I don't give a fuck if it ain't. It's still my
You
opinion,
gotta give a
sir.
fuck if it is, because then it's
No, I
erroneous.
don't, sir. No, I don't. You can
Well,
tell me the
then it's
facts.
well, then
You
it's
can
ego.
tell me the facts, and I can
Well, then
agree
it's
with your
ego. Then.
facts.
Well, I told you
And
the
I can
facts.
take that in, but I still don't have to give a fuck.
Okay,
I can
well,
still
guess what?
just say what I
Guess
want to
what?
say, sir,
That's fine.
because that's how I
That's just
feel.
fine.
You
It's
can't
still
change the
an
way I
erroneous
feel, sir. It
opinion.
doesn't work like that, bro.
It does
Because
work like that because the opinion was erroneous. It wasn't.
you're talking to the club.
Let's take a breather. Take a breather. Take a breather.
Man, you got it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Take a breather.
Stupid. That
You're hitting the button yourself. You're hitting the button yourself. You're hitting the button yourself.
You're telling me I'm giving you the damn truth about a situation,
And I
you
didn't
tell
deny
me,
it.
Fuck it, because it's your opinion.
Well, yeah.
That's what
Yeah, bro, because you tell.
do.
Okay,
Are
cool.
you
I'm
serious?
stupid.
That's a stupid ass position to hold. You
Okay.
cannot tell me
Okay,
based
okay.
upon a truth,
okay,
an objective truth, because it's not subjective. You cannot
Okay.
fire an elected official. You can't
Okay.
fire one. How can you fire an election?
Explain how
Nobody
you
can
do
do that.
Okay.
You have to
But
vote
black,
them out.
but blacks, you can't tell that man he can't have his own opinion, even though you gave him the facts. You can give
And I
him
took
the
his facts. Did anybody on here hear me say one time that this nigga facts was wrong? Please say
No,
yes
you
or no.
didn't. You did not say
Okay,
it was
facts.
wrong.
Let me prove something to you, sir. You're right. Still not gonna change OG opinion. I still think the motherfucker should lock her ass up. Now say something.
No one said they shouldn't lock her up. You never mind. Okay.
I agree with you, bro. You right, bro. I listen to everything that you say, bro, but you can't change my opinion on how I'm feeling right now, bro, on this situation, bro. You can tell me the facts, bro. And I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I know you're telling me the right thing, bro. That's why I'm listening to you. But for you to sit here and tell me I'm stupid, bro, I appreciate that. Nigga, you is crazy, bro. What the hell? That doesn't make sense.
Listen, OG for the dub. He got this nigga break about to pull his goddamn hair out. And let me tell you something, motherfucking dumbass jigaboo. You was hitting the button your motherfucking self. Let me also tell you this.
Put blacks on the big screen right now. Put blacks on the big screen right now. Put blacks on the big screen.
I'll push everyone down. I'll put everyone down. So, blacks, let me put you in the front. Let me tell you something, nigga. You just said the most dumbest shit I've ever heard, because you just said the motherfuckers have to agree with your opinion when they have facts. Nigga, the whole United States knew that this shit was false, and they still voted a piece of shit in. They knew this nigga was the most racist motherfucker alive, and guess what they did? Oh, he's better for black folks. How does that make sense? So for you to say this, because
listen. I'm gonna give OG the dub. He got me off my split.
Nigga is insane. He said, "No, your facts are your opinion doesn't mean shit." Duh. No one's opinion mean any goddamn thing. Not even no. I'm gonna give you one better. The facts don't mean shit either. Facts don't mean a goddamn thing in this motherfucking goddamn world.
Blacks, you about to have a stroke. Tell that man he can't have his opinion. I couldn't believe you did that.
I think this nigga need a hug. This nigga need a hug. God damn. Now, can we move on to what I actually want
No,
to show?
we can't move on because I have to say something.
Oh,
OG,
What's up with it,
I
bro?
apologize.
Oh, bro, you good, bro? That's what we do on the
No, I'm
boys, dog.
serious. I'm serious. No. Let me just. I apologize. Motherfuckers don't get an apology out of me very often. Okay? But I apologize for calling you stupid. You're far from it, sir. You got me. I will admit that you got me. There we go.
And no
Salute
offense,
the blacks, man. Salute the blacks, man.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No offense, OG. You kind of was stupid, but what was crazy though was blacks kept trying to change you for being what you wanted to be.
I told y'all, bro. I don't use my brain when I'm on here like that, bro. I had to come up here to have fun, dog. What we doing, man? Nah, bro. But y'all be spitting facts, so I let it ride. I'm just up here to bullshit, bro.
I'm not about to sit here and come off with an insult and not apologize. So again, I apologize for that.
No, the funny part, OG admitted what he was doing.
Hey, look.
Hold on. OG Black said, nigga, you will listen to me, goddammit.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm looking forward to the clips. I'm looking forward to the clips.
This nigga was breaking this stuff. Listen, he took himself down probably about 15 times. I didn't even push the button.
I was breaking my finger off in this damn computer, boy. I'm like,
I said, I am not pulling you down, sir. I am.
Oh man,
that was too funny, right? That was too funny, right there, bro. That was funny.
Hey, you're supposed to be calling Black Thoughts right now. Black Thoughts.
No.
Help me.
Hey, that nigga, that he can stand on his own too.
Oh, now y'all stand on your own. That nigga.
Hey, nigga, I call Black Thoughts.
Oh,
what do I call Black Thoughts for this?
I don't know. I'm fucking with both of y'all. Goddamn. Anyway, let's get into the next. Yeah. This is what Mayo sent to me. God damn. We're going to get into some conspiracies right now. I'm sick of this motherfucking TP bitch. Y'all got me. So this is what these motherfuckers said they saw over Ukraine.
What
in the hell is that?
Y'all believe white people?
I don't know what that is though.
They're not American, so it kind of look at this. I'm gonna pull it up. At least that's the biggest I can get it.
That's a frisbee.
That's a frisbee. I mean, shit. If
just
it's
sitting there,
it's just
the
sitting
frisbee
there.
just sitting there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a frisbee no, it's not just sitting there. They took a still photo of a frisbee. They took a photo.
It was moving in and out, sir. It wasn't still. Yeah. It was not moving. Or if it's moving, it's moving away.
And that's thermal video.
Yeah, that's thermal video. So what do y'all believe about that? Because that actually gives some credence to UFOs. Because it's not American for one.
It's literally a UFO.
It could be a UFO. It's a UFO, but it doesn't mean it's from outer space.
Okay. You got a point. That's a point. It's not out of place. So you're saying that Russians have the ability to stop a plane in midair? Or whatever it is?
Are we calling that a plane?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's hovering over a plane of land. Is that
I believe with modern technology, somebody can invent some flying aircraft that can hover.
Okay.
I think that's possible.
That is.
I actually think it's a new kind of. I think it's a new kind of radar defeating drone, personally. With internal props instead of external.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
like that helicopter, that one plane that can take off from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you got to do is build a case around the drone, pretty much.
Yeah. A case around yeah. I got you. Well, Anything can be a UFO. No, yeah, that's what they're calling it. It's a true UAP. Yeah.
How fast did they say it was going by the frames? Do anybody know?
They didn't say. Not that I seen. I thought it said.
Oh, they were actually talking about ramming it. What the fuck should we do with this thing? Should we
I would
ram
have
it?
rammed it. I would have rammed that bitch.
I would not have rammed it with that drone.
No.
That's a Matrice 3 right there. That's about 60K.
They got it. They go. United States will pay for that shit. Don't worry about it. It's the Ukraine.
We'll pay for it. We already paying for the baby showers. We'll pay for that.
Hey, Mama, can you put Blacks in the timeout corner?
Hi.
Why would I want to put Blacks in the timeout corner?
Put that nigga in time out. Goddamn it, we sick of this nigga.
Hey, the man actually apologized. You need to clip that.
Yeah,
Put it
nigga,
on
I already
short.
clipped it.
Witness.
That nigga was on fire, boy.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I was actually muted on that, looking for that.
I've been here for
laptop video.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
been
looking
here
for it too.
for a year and never heard that. Kudos, Blacks.
Now, fuck that kudos OG got this nigga the motherfucking apologize, old puss ass.
I've heard blacks use $100 words, but I've never heard them use the word "I'm sorry" or apologize ever. This brother used every word in the dictionary, but I apologize. Never heard that one before.
Listen, man, I rarely if ever. Here I am.
All right.
The truth. It's the truth.
Boston Thomas, see this white lady. Listen, I didn't take anyone. I pulled him down one time. The rest was him clicking himself in and out. I was
Hey, yo, look. I told you I nearly broke my finger off in this keyboard.
Yo, that shit crazy.
Here's a news story that we didn't cover. The state attorney general has ordered Dalton to release its spending records.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't see that. So, I mean, that's good.
From 13 days ago.
Yeah, I saw that because they had been reaching out to them like 4 or 5 times.
Well, they sent back nothing.
And they sent.
I remember them requesting it 2 months ago, but they didn't send it.
And they requested it in December, January, and February, and they sent back redacted emails, and it was nothing attached, no files whatsoever. Yeah. So then they had to, excoriate them and then order them to send all paperwork. Now, if they ignore this, it's.
So you said that was the state attorney that asked for that?
Yeah.
So my question is, she took plane trips across state lines, right?
Yeah.
So can't federal get her too?
Oh yeah, it's already federal. FBI's already looking.
That's why the FBI is on the case.
I have a question now, Blacks. Who the 5? I'm gonna put you back in the hot seat.
Oh my God.
So, do you believe in outer space?
I believe in that bluish black thing. Yeah.
What is that? What the fuck does that mean?
That means I believe that there's some sort of outer space. I couldn't tell you what it is though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So all right.
Do I believe it's like billions of light years long? No.
Okay. All right. I can rock with that.
Yeah.
Because we got to do this.
Didn't they just try and land another lunar lander?
Yeah, it actually fell over too.
And it tipped over.
Yeah. You should hear about it. Oh my God, I was in a meeting for 6 hours about this stupid shit.
Oh man,
you don't think it's billions of light years away?
And they gonna blame it on your bolts, Tom?
Shit, me. I don't give a goddamn. Listen, I was in a meeting today, and I was like, wait a minute. I was trying to write some shit, and I'm like, write a statement of action. I'm like, well, let me figure out the statement of action y'all need to do, because somehow they ordered a part that is not in our warehouse. It's calibrated, but once it gets calibration, it has an expiration of calibration. The warehouse doesn't have to abstain the calibration records, or because not what they do. They only do stuff that is cleanliness level, meaning it has to be clean or not clean.
Yeah,
quality
okay.
control. Quality control should
Well, the
handle
thing
the
was,
calibration
once it
stuff.
comes into the warehouse with it being calibrated, it has an expiration date. It's not up
Right.
to the warehouse to control that. It's up to the IP manager.
Right. You just get the stuff and deal the stuff out.
Yeah, I don't do any of that shit. So I got it sent to all of them. So I got them sent to the park because it was ready for it was serviceable, ready to go get shipped out. And you know, I had to write a statement. They wanted these big wigs want a statement of action. How can this happen? How could we let this happen? No, how could y'all let this happen? Because y'all wanted it and y'all requested it to be calibrated, and y'all didn't use it in the amount of time that it was supposed to be calibrated. So it is what it is. So I had to figure that shit out. But it's just hour long fucking conversations about some shit that doesn't have to be. It's just so.
Oh yeah, and it's not like NASA isn't used to calibrated items like every fucking torque wrench.
Exactly.
In the
I know. You ain't got to tell me. Goddamn.
See, this was a scapegoat mission. They're looking for scapegoats.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. Okay. This is the guy I was talking about, and he had this conversation. He had a whole series on UAP.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna go over, but I don't choose to go over these because I don't know if I'm gonna get ding flagged or anything like that. So that's why.
No. He specifically said.
I know we can use it.
Yeah,
you can go down and download the files and do it.
I'm gonna need you to find that video with him and that young dude who about 17 or 18 years old that be doing them computer hacking and shit.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
I watched that one.
Yeah, that nigga, that shit was fire.
So let's go. I think this was 9 minutes. So this is 9 minutes.
I can't believe this guy did all that he's done, man.
Yeah.
Freaking, what was he? He worked for the CIA. He worked for Delta. He worked for. Was he a Ranger or was he a SEAL?
SEAL. He was a SEAL.
SEAL, Delta, then CIA, and then something else. Something else he doesn't.
Yeah, that's not unusual though.
Viewing Mars.
Just saying, that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of
and the time period, I believe, was 1 million BC.
It started out with a really large pyramid. This must be a new discovery. And he said, "Why do you say that?" I said, "Because it's huge."
You were tasked.
So this is all about remote viewing. Do y'all know what the fuck that is?
Yes, he talked about that in one of his other shows.
Yeah.
With that other guy, the guy with the glasses. I can't remember this guy's name. You know, the balding guy with the glasses who claims he has all this information on everything.
Billy Carson.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I got him still coming.
It never shows it. It never shows
it.
Yeah,
and never shows it. Ever.
Leave that man alone. He does have a podcast. Well, not podcast. He has an actual.
But if remote viewing is real, Lord have mercy on everybody.
I think the only thing this guy's remote viewed is in his life is a sandwich.
So let me give y'all what remote viewing is. It's a practice of seeking impressions about a distant or unseen subject, purportedly sensing with the mind. Typically, a remote viewer is expected to give information about an object, event, person, or location that is hidden from physical view and separated by.
The CIA had a program for that, and
they did.
That movie, Men Who Stare at Goats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they scrubbed it. Yeah.
So with remote viewing.
Project
Mars,
8200.
I understand.
Yes.
And the time period.
Hold on. ARP said it. Did y'all hear that Tiffany's gonna start a podcast on Spotify?
Yes, I read what he said.
They're gonna break her ass off. She about to make some money.
Yeah, she is.
God damn it.
Talking about Triple T.
Triple T. Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Things
they won't lock this nigga up. That nigga need to be in a mental institute.
Dude, but think about this, Tom. Right?
Yes, sir.
Because you guessed 1 out of 30 fucking cards correctly. Right? They put you into this program. They're going to immediately make you a lieutenant or a captain if you're enlisted.
Yeah.
And all you have to do all day is sit around and think about shit. that they tell you to think about? What soldier ain't gonna take that grift, sir?
Hey,
I know I'd be taking it.
I wouldn't take it because I'm not that type of person, sir.
Whatever. I'm going to retire as a captain.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. After sitting on my ass for 20 fucking years, getting special duty pay.
That's a fact.
and then guaranteed books and speaking circuit money when I get done.
This nigga is dry as fuck. But let's continue.
No,
he's
he's
half
dry.
dead. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Also didn't believe in going to war, and I was in the military. What the fuck are we talking about?
But you believe in the country though. You believe in the country, right?
Yeah, I believe we have imaginary borders that make us a country. Sure.
Okay, so but you believe what the country stands for?
Sure, absolutely, 100%. But it had nothing to do with going to war. I invaded war like the fucking plague, but it got me. It got me, you know.
But you knew when you signed up for the military that there was a chance you was going to go, and so you went.
Possibility. That doesn't mean that.
So go ahead.
That doesn't mean that I still want to. I believe in that we should be in war, because most motherfuckers that go to war die.
No. It don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I know. I'm just saying.
You don't have to believe. You don't have to believe in war. You have to believe in the war.
Mm-hmm.
But you believe in the country. So when the country goes to war, you go.
No, I didn't believe in. I don't believe anything that we went to war for made sense. I don't.
You don't have to. Okay, you don't have to. You have to believe in the fight itself.
What I'm saying, I'm gonna give it to you straight, with no chasing. I don't believe we went to war to protect American sovereignty. I don't think that at all.
I got you. Okay.
So
still ain't got to know what you're not believing. Okay, so how can you not believe in outer space when you work for NASA?
Because it's a job, just like the military was a job. That's just what I'm getting to you. It's a job.
All right.
So, you never been to work for a place that you didn't believe did good? I believe people that are police officers sometimes don't believe the police are good people. And we know
I turned down the job delivering beer. I was about to take a job because I was like out of work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was about to take a job I didn't want, just for that I didn't believe in. So, but my conscience would let me do it though.
Would you drink beer?
I did at that time. I didn't drink that. I didn't drink beer at that time. I didn't drink at that time.
Oh, well, I can work at a place because I'm still doing a job that I like. I mean, I do like doing logistics. That's one thing I do like. But it has nothing. That doesn't mean I have to believe in their mission. I'm not going to stop them from so-called having a successful mission. I'm going to do my job. I love doing my job, but I don't have to believe in what you believe in.
I got you.
That's being
you like that job because it satisfies your ADHD.
Yes. it does in certain ways, but it keeps
your but it keeps your mind working in a way it was designed to work.
Yes.
On multiple different things at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it. I understand it.
Shut the fuck up. This white woman in the back of it. Oh, someone else that thinks you need meds.
Oh no. I don't believe in meds for ADHD people. I believe in a modified behavior.
Okay, well, can you come modify the ADD behavior then?
Have him work more hours at work.
No, thank you.
I have a cure for you, cannabis.
Those people will not survive if he works more hours.
If they paid me more, I would work.
Oh, I know.
They already. Hey, listen, they already said I couldn't work no more overtime. Listen, I was eating their ass at the house and home. Don't play with me.
He was coming in there at 3:30 in the morning, racking up the overtime.
Does he have a honey-do list?
No.
No.
Yeah, you might need one.
Make one and max it the fuck out.
No, I don't need to. He does it on his own in his brain. He's got 72.
Yes, and give him more things.
No, because he doesn't complete the task, Mayo.
I was just finna ask that.
But that's what Mayo was talking about. Look. See, they in his head, Kai. They in his head. He need to project them. He need to put them out on the board, like out there, and just put 1,000 other things on there and just run through them.
And give the reward or payment for completing the task.
That's a fact. That'll make me complete a lot
He
of
gets
shit.
that
right there.
anyway.
It
Maybe
don't
that's
work.
what it is.
It does.
All right, you just answered your own question, Kai.
It does work. You
You
just gotta
just
make
answered
it.
your own question.
Listen,
Cut him
I don't
off.
He does. No, he does the things that like if something needs to be done.
Listen.
He doesn't necessarily know this, but I'll be like this. Hey, this, and something's up with this, and I can't figure it out because I'll try to figure it out first, and then if I can't figure it out or whatever the case may be, I'll say it to him, and he'll do it. Except for the drawers in the kitchen.
I did finish the drawers in the kitchen. Oh, there's one up there now, but
yeah,
you know.
one's blue, the rest one's black, the rest are all white. I know.
That's
because we have an entire white kitchen, and this he decides to take the doors off. Okay, that's cool. He spray paints one black and one blue and puts it back in the kitchen.
I sure did.
It makes no sense.
No one cares. No one comes over here anyway.
No, I don't even really care. Actually, I don't care. The drawer works. That's all I care about.
Listen, hold on. I had a reason why. As soon as that crap started peeling off, you can make whatever color you want. This shit's gonna leave. It's gonna get all taken out of it regardless anyway. So it don't really fucking matter.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta have fun with it.
Well, you did that.
In my mind.
Mayo, you have, you told me that they do radio signals and a bounce back and this.
But there's no GPS system of satellites surrounding Mars.
You don't think there's satellites surrounding Mars right now?
They're not GPS satellites, sir.
How do you know?
Especially since this guy's talking the 1970s or 60s.
I'm quite sure that there's satellites around Mars right now that are GPS. I'm almost 100% sure. 100% of people on Earth can remember.
Yeah, but Tom.
Yes, sir.
This is now.
Okay, why are you yelling?
He is talking about the 1960s or 70s.
That's fine. We know he's a liar. Come on, bro. Again, I don't even believe in space, sir. And we got someone on where are we at? On Rumble, who said B1420 says 100% of people can on Earth can remote view, and then he gave a CIA government documents, and it says it's saying coordinates. There's a coordinates right there in that document I provide for you. He meant coordinates. Oh, he meant coordinates. That's what he said. Okay, so we got one that actually seen this and knows what Joe McMognigo, whatever the fuck his name.
He said GPS coordinates though.
Yeah,
That's
he did.
He
did say
of
GPS.
coordinate. Yeah, that's a specific type of coordinate.
Oh shit! This motherfucker literally pulled up motherfucking shit. God damn! All right, B1420. This nigga is like, he worked for the CIA, dog. Yeah. If y'all go over to Rumble and see what he dropped in there, it's actually CIA paperwork, and it's not redacted, which is weird. Most CIA shit is redacted.
You looking at CIA paperwork?
That's what it says.
Supposedly.
You don't want to look at that.
Mars exploration, May 22nd, 1984. That's what he's talking about. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, you got a point. I'm not gonna say you don't have a point. At least you did the research. He meant coordinates. Okay. Joe B1420 on Rumble said, motherfucker, it is coordinates. Hey. He said Joe is legit. Fuck what y'all talking about. I don't know. I still have my opinion.
He took one look at the card.
I have a question. Here's my question. The viewing was millions of years ago. Okay, cool. I have a question. How did they have fucking photos from Mars when we just now was able to actually get something to Mars nowadays and not 1984?
Mars had their own photo equipment.
I'm just thinking about it. I think when was the last time we sent a fucking a satellite to Mars? I think it was in the early 2000s. Well, not early, mid 2000s.
We're not the only life form.
Well, sure. If you want to say
Did he say it was a satellite image, or did he just had an image of it?
well, if they have if they have GPS and all the photos in 1984, 1985, hell, even in the 1990s or early 2000s, there still wasn't satellite on Mars.
And these are latitude and longitudinal.
Okay, well that's fine. How did they get a picture of it though? And
that's what I'm wondering too. Especially a high resolution that you could actually see a fucking pyramid.
V'ger was out there floating around in the 80s.
Was it?
Okay. Yeah, get it, mama.
What was it? What was it called, mama?
Voyager.
Oh, okay.
The Voyager.
Okay, we ain't talking about Star Trek, motherfucker.
OG knows exactly what.
Yeah, I caught it. I said, okay, yeah. They been up that time. You bush.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean Ryan.
He's not lying about that. I mean, I've actually seen that photo, but I've seen that photo recently. Oh, it's at Google.com on Mars. All right, well, let me hit that motherfucker then. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, 420. Okay, we got a smoker in the building, B1. I feel you, Playboy. Fired up.
Listen. Now I think this is a great conversation, right? I just don't believe it. It's nothing against you. I say that to everyone. I don't even think we went to the moon.
And you know what's funny, Tom?
Yes, sir.
He describes a conversation that happened in a room between him and the guy with the envelope, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't reveal what was in the envelope after he came out of a private room with this guy in front of a group of people who fund the fucking program.
You mean the people the client scientists that always say that the earth is burning?
Yeah.
That get paid by the government to say the earth is burning?
Yeah. 98% of remote viewers agree with the people paying for their funding.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you, sir. He said it's a reading room. Okay, all right. Okay,
there are pictures of Mars from Voyager, and that's how they came up with that, the face on Mars and all that bullshit.
I'm not saying that, but was it in there in 1984?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Voyager was launched. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were launched in the early 70s.
Yeah, I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of that shit. Let me tell you why I don't believe none of that shit, right?
Born, that's why.
No, not at all. How the fuck did they have the correct coordinates to get it fucking there? They just throwing shit in the wind and say, "Hey, we got it to Mars," and that get the fuck out of here. We barely even got to
sir.
That's
They
did.
They had GPS, sir.
Get the fuck out of here. This shit
According
is
to
so
this guy,
crazy.
they had GPS.
It's so stupid. Hey, if y'all believe it, hey, thank you for B1. I'm not gonna say you stupid. I'm just gonna say thank you for giving us the information. Whoever believes this shit, believe that the Democrats are gonna win 2024. I got a bridge, a motherfucking planet to sell y'all. Y'all gonna be my first clients. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna go down to something that is near and dear to Mama's heart, and not just Mama, but illuminated. Yes, sir. No, it's not the second Constitution.
Damn, I was hoping it got found finally.
We're gonna talk about the Anunnaki. Oh, this came to mind. This shit too. Came to mind to be talking about this shit too. Hey, I'm gonna read that shit, B1. I'm really gonna read. I got it up on my other computer screen. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. I got it up. It's up here somewhere. See all those? I got it up. I'm gonna read it. Cause I don't like people to put information out there and me not read it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah, Stargate. I've heard about Project Stargate. Yeah.
What's also funny is
Mm-hmm.
that it's an actual CIA document
Mm-hmm.
that I could have read and claimed as my story.
We'll do it then. Mayo, I'm not disagreeing with you. I told you, I don't even believe in the goddamn moon. I don't even believe in the fucking moon, dog.
It's made of cheese, isn't it, sir?
The fucking cheese, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing here? We haven't even gone through the motherfucking. God damn it! I lost my video, Mayo. And no, I didn't. I know it is. But yeah, it was.
Science?
Yeah, yeah. My TikTok science. That's what I like it, baby. Here we go. Let's go with this Anunnaki.
These kings were not humans. They were these Anunnaki people. There are people who believe they're the direct descendants of these beings and that they have the right to rule over human beings still to this very day. And they came from the Bureau. They got down to Earth. And this is about 450,000 years ago, according to the tablets. The Anunnaki, who are also the Atlanteans, that's the same people. The Atlantean is the civilization. Anunnaki means those who came from heaven to earth. Prior to the flood, they put the Igigi. The Igigi, according to these tablets, were the working class people. They worked and mined the land and create structures and cities and everything else, but they worked for 200,000 years and they got tired of working, according to the tablets. So they were so pissed off, they were so angry, the conditions were harsh, they felt like they were being converted into slaves. And so they had a coup. And they decided to go against the kings of earth. After the flood, they decided to.
Yeah, I believe that so far. Sammy said the fuck.
How dumb were they if it took them 200 years to figure out 200,000 years to figure out if they was slaves?
I just want to hear him finish what he gonna say, then I'll let you know what I think.
All right. Hey, this shit getting good. At least we got pictures and his voice is more animated. See, I like this shit. I'm a picture person. You know what I mean? Throw some videos at me, not none of this dry talking the whole goddamn time. But yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get this shit.
To utilize this new tinkered genetically modified version of a Homo sapiens sapien, they started this project of capturing hominids and tinkering with their DNA. And they started off with this cloning system at first. So Isis says, I have an idea. She says, I'm going to take an egg from one of the women. And they took the egg and she cleaned out some of the genetic material or whatever they did. They made a zygote. They added some of their essence to the egg. They say essence. I think that's genetic modification in my understanding. They took this zygote, which is what you call in modern science. They put it in her womb. She took it to term 10 months, not 9, 10 months. And then you see her in this famous cylinder scroll holding up this baby saying, my hands have created it. She gave birth to the Adamu, which means first man. And they put Adam in this Eden, E-D-I-N. The guy who ruled over Eden was Satan, the Lord of Eden, in the tablets. And that was actually Enlil. And the Bible calls him.
I like this. What we got? Hey, mama, tell me you ain't interested in this shit right now. Come on
now. It's all 100% true, sir.
That's a fucking fact. That's what I'm talking about.
I astro traveled back in time and saw all of this.
Yo, listen. I
can even tell you who Inanna is.
Ilnana? Okay.
Yes, I can tell you.
That was obviously the first woman.
She was the Anunnaki goddess of sex. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Look it up.
Hey, I tell you what. She also was white.
No.
Whoa.
That's a fact, mama. Talk your talk now. Talk your talk.
No.
Yeah. No, don't you do it, Tom. Don't you do it. Kai, get this nigga. He disrespected mama.
Let me
tell on this nigga. Get this nigga.
Let me tell you something.
Use Google AI to search for the image.
Listen, I'm not gonna Google AI. I just know the Il-Na-Na was always been a white woman. Always been a motherfucking white woman. I'm gonna need y'all to motherfucking stop with this. What do you call it when you blasphemy?
It was a goddess that manifested itself into a woman of color.
Man, you gotta get the fuck up out of here now. We gonna kick her ass up out of the thing. We don't do this shit. No white woman gonna say that woman of color was this original. We tripping now. What are we doing here? What are we doing? we know the Il Nana princess was a white woman. I need y'all to stop.
Couldn't have been because of her was a nappy.
Yep. If you're going with the story, you have to stick with the storyline.
That's the story for sure. Damn it. The story for sure. But we know the fucking truth. We know the truth. You know,
and it shall set you free.
We are.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Listen, we already voted, and we knew the ill nines of all the ill nines was a white.
Tom, can we get back to the story, sir?
Yes, sir. We're getting back to the story right now, sir.
Yahweh, they think he's God. That guy's just masquerading as God. It was never God. And this Eden was this laboratory where they would have these mating rituals between the different peoples. And when they got Adam in there, they tried to mate him with these other ones. Wasn't working out. So they said, okay, let's take some DNA from him. Let's make another one of him. They made Eve. Then they mated them, and bingo, it worked. Crazy story. That was about 200,000 years ago. They also genetically modified us by taking chromosome number 2 out of our body, fusing it together, and putting telomere caps on each end to limit our lifespans. And scientists now, geneticists at universities, they teach this. They say, we don't know how this happened. It's an artificial mutation that would have taken millions of years to happen, but it happened about 200,000 years ago. So the tablets line up with modern science once again. And so it's the foundation of a high-level civilization. When we got to one of the highest advanced civilizations, which started out in Sumer and then migrated over into the land of Kemet before it became Egypt, the initial pharaohs would be a direct bloodline of one of these Anunnaki people. When they relocated home base to the land of Kemet, they rebuilt the land of Kem out of the mud because there was a great flood. So we're talking about ancient knowledge. They began to create these mystery schools at this dawn of this new era 36,000 years ago. The gentleman who started this, his name was Thoth, Thoth, and he's known as a wisdom keeper. He's known all over the entire world, but he ruled over the land of Kemet for 14 or 16,000 years, roughly thereabout, according to the ancient Egyptians. And then he left there and went to Mesoamerica and kickstarted the Teotihuacan in Mexico City. That was all his master architect.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. This nigga was 14,000 years old in motherfucking one spot? This shit is crazy. This shit is
that Teotihuacan, is that in Mexico?
I said Mexico City, nigga. He said.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How, with the water low as it was, were there a landmass for them to get from Africa to South America to without using water? Could they walk to Mexico?
Yeah, they can walk.
Just asking.
Yeah, they can walk to Mexico. Mexico wasn't that far. I mean, yeah, they do walk over now.
I'm just asking.
But here's his problem with what it's not lining up for me is that the pyramids that are in Mexico are older than the pyramids in Egypt, according to science. So if that's even the pyramids that were found in the Grand Canyon that they had, I think it was a pyramid in Grand Canyon. Yeah, there's a pyramid in Grand Canyon. Those are actually older than the ones in Egypt. So how can he say that they went from Kemet or in Egypt to Mexico and he didn't even touch on the United States of America? So as I go to something else, I don't know. I mean, my son wanted to tell me about that one, but everybody have their own shit. And let's continue. Hey, this is good. I like this.
Architectural plan, and Teotihuacan is part of his African name, which is also known as Tahuti. And Teotihuacan in Mexico really means the city of Tahuti that he built out there. So he left there, and that's why the pyramid complex there mirrors the one at Giza in Africa. Akhenaten is King Tut's father. Akhenaten, he got in big trouble because when you go to Egypt, if you ever notice, all those chipped away gods, that was under the order initially. Who started that? Akhenaten. So Akhenaten decided, I'm going to become a monotheistic ruler and not the kind of believes in multiple gods. And what got into him was Amun-Ra, who's also Thoth's brother. He's the one who said, whenever you give thanks, you say amen to me. You give thanks to me. This is why people say amen. They're not saying amen to the creator of the universe. They're actually saying amen to this guy who says a brutal killing ruler. There'll be no other God but me. I'm a jealous God. That made it into the biblical text. Why would the creator of the universe be jealous? This was Amun-Ra talking. You can look him up on the Jewish American Library and all that stuff. His name is all over the place. He's all in there interacting and talking and creating all kind of issues and problems.
Wait a minute.
And
I heard some dissent in on the panel. You got something to say, good sir?
I was just trying to figure out what he was talking about. I was just listening. That's all.
I mean, you got something to say? Let us know. We want to know what you talk about. Well, hey,
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm still listening to what he's saying.
Okay, so you want to listen some more?
Yeah, he's pretty much saying that the Christian religion hijacked this story.
You don't say. So you're saying that the Negro foundation of Ethiopians are some bunch of fucking liars? Is what you're saying there, Mayo?
No, sir. I said modern Christianity has hijacked this story.
Well, where did Christianity, the foundation of Christianity, be?
Hinduism.
Okay. All right. This is getting good. It's getting good. Hell yeah.
Akhenaten, that you worship me and you get everyone to worship me and deface all the other gods. So Akhenaten started ordering and decreeing that all these things be chipped away everywhere you go. Chip away the faces, chip away the ears. That's why he was kicked out of Egypt. He went to the Great Pyramid and he went to that stone box area inside the king's chamber and took Ark of the Covenant with him. See, Akhenaten is Moses. That's the Moses story. The people that were this Exodus that left out of Egypt, they were the people who converted from believing in multiple gods to believing in the one God religion, monotheism, following Akhenaten. And he fled with all these people out of Egypt with the Ark of the Covenant. And that's why the powers that be sent an army after him. They're like, you took the source of our power with you. We got to have that. They ended up in the desert with the Ark of the Covenant, which is well noted and documented in biblical text. A super advanced technological machine. It was multi-purposeful. We know this because of the way that it's designed and what it reads, what it says, what it's capable of doing. It's a weapon, but it also has the capability of being a power source. So it does multiple things. And to handle it, you had to have these special kind of boots on because it was a capacitor. And some scientists that's...
Is that kind of like Pandora's box? Think about
it. According to...
because Pandora's box was a weapon and a source of wisdom. Think about it, Mayo.
And you're never supposed to open Pandora's box.
Raiders of the Lost Ark version of it. But it would be like Pandora's box.
I like what you said right there. Moses wasn't even Jewish. That's a fact. And the Talmud was written 200 years after the Bible. But you know what also said in that Talmud? You can have sex with a 3-year-old. So I don't believe anything that says some shit like that. That shit is crazy. But it is what it is. Let's continue.
Several universities experimented with recreating the Ark, and it actually turned on. There was more than one Ark. They've all been taken out, so nobody knows where they are. The last one that we knew of was in Ethiopia, and that was the last one known of that was publicly available. The rest are probably in some type of a military bunker. The Great Pyramid itself is a power generator. It was built on top of an aquifer, and the water running underneath the Great Pyramid would run underneath in that aquifer, would then run right underneath the solid granite, magnetized granite that was there, crystal granite. It creates physiostatic electricity. Those ions would get pushed up into the Grand Gallery, and they used to have resonating rods in the slots going up the Grand Gallery. When it got to the king's chamber, some other type of fusion would happen, and it would then send the energy up through the apex.
How do you know that though? This is what I hate about niggas, man. And I don't mean just black people. I mean everyone that says some dumb shit. Like, how do you know specifically that's what was in there? Because did he astroplane or what they call it? What they say? What they call it?
Astral projection, sir.
Astral projection, or what that white dude did earlier with the fucking Mars 100,000 years ago. What did he call it? It was remote viewing. Remote viewing. That's what he said. Is he remote viewing this shit? Because this shit is asinine to think he knows exactly what the fuck was happening and how it became this and that, but don't know what generated what helped it to generate shit. You're losing me, sir. I like his enthusiasm and some of the shit he says to make you think, but this shit, no, sir. No, sir. That's just like saying dinosaurs are real to me.
The apex, which is now missing, would then transmit it out wirelessly to the obelisk, which then collect this ambient electricity. And if you had a JED, you can pick up this ambient wireless electricity. You can see the JED connected to light bulbs and so forth, like a Nidera. And so Nikola Tesla copied that same energy power technique with the Wardenclyffe Tower. What they realized was we can take this ark. They made this makeshift granite box, which is not a sarcophagus because I can't even fit in. I'm 6'4". I knew it wasn't a sarcophagus, but it's the same exact, I measured it. It's the same exact dimensions as what? The Ark of the Covenant. So when Akhenaten took that, he took the power source for Egypt. As time continued to go by and cultures and the way that the economics and the civilizations and the kingship and everything changed, they began to then, for whatever reason, handpick specific people to do specific things. And they would then create these genetically modified or bloodline people. Yeshua was one of them. He was a chosen one for whatever the full mission was. And I think the real mission was to bring a certain level of Christ consciousness, which existed before Jesus Christ, that terminology ever came to be. The first baptism that was taught is in the Emerald Tablets. He talks about being baptized via elevated consciousness, being able to rise up to another level and look back to see where you were before. And you'll be born again many times in one lifetime if you continue to ascend. I put the New Testament where Jesus is speaking, and I put both the Atlanteans' words from the Emerald Tablets, and you see that Jesus is literally mimicking what he learned from the ancient mystery schools, which he learned directly from.
Yo, that's crazy. Trash. Astral projection is legit. I've never seen it done. If you can show us how to do it, it'll be wonderful because we would like to come up and you know what? We'll give you the center stage for you to show us how to astral project. I would love to see it happen.
He has to have a gold thread to hang on to, though.
Ah, damn. He may have it. This is trash media we're talking about. He may have it. So I think that Trash should come up here and give it a good old college try. Go ahead, Mayo.
I got gold bullion. Can I do it with gold bullion?
You can't get your spirit back to its body without that golden thread.
Oh shit! Goddamn.
That sounds like some Mormon shit there.
That did sound like some
special
Mormon
underwear and some fucking gold thread.
Trash said astral projection only works on weekends. Oh, okay. Well, shit. We got Sunday. We can do it on Sunday, motherfucker. Shit, we can do it on Saturday. Don't get it twisted. We can give you the day. Listen, I'll do it 12 hours.
Yeah, does it involve 420, sir?
Yeah, listen, I'll do a whole 12-hour motherfucking stream of watching you astral project some shit. Let us know some shit. I've never seen it done. I would love. Listen, the thing about me is I'm always open-minded to everything, right? It may be bullshit, but I am open-minded to it. So if you want to astral project, please. It's not something you see.
I'm not mocking you. I've read the books.
I want photos. I want astral photos.
Yeah, listen, even if you sleep, right? You know what I think? I was talking to my wife about this. Someone should come up with something that captures someone's dream and allows other people to see what's going on. I think that would be an invention for the ages. For everyone to see what someone else is dreaming about, that would be insane.
No, sir, we're not.
The movie Strange Days, sir?
No, sir.
Have you ever seen the movie Batman Forever?
No, I don't like Batman. Batman wasn't a hero.
Nobody wants to see my dreams.
That's what the Riddler did. You don't want to see people's dreams. People's boys say it's gonna be a lot of people in jail.
Sir, I would love to see people's dreams. You don't understand. Because you know, I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, I think that would be a great tool to be able to see what you dreamed about and actually remember everything you dreamed, because it's being captured, so you can go back and play it back, and also to be able to see someone else's dream because it's being captured, especially a loved one.
I want a dream DVR. That's what I want.
That's a fact. I'm with you, Mayo. If someone can fucking make that for me, that would be awesome.
What's the name of that movie when they did that, Mayo?
Strange Days.
Yeah, we need to
But it
watch
was
that.
real life. It was recording real life. It wasn't recording.
According to Dream, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And they can just go back and rewind and see what the hell they did.
But they got all the feelings, everything, like they were doing it themselves.
We should watch that movie. I've never seen it before. What is it? Stranger Days?
Strange Days.
Strange Days. Let me write that down in my whatever the fuck. Can you write that down, sweetheart?
Yeah. It started out as a better way for the for police and FBI to record incidents, and then it broke free and got sent out to the world and was illegal.
Well, yeah, Neuralink is not an actual. It could be, but I don't think it's there yet. I don't think it's ones that capture dreams yet. But what does he put? There you go. There's a machine. There's already a machine. Let me see it. He said 2007. Let me look at this machine. Hold on 1 second. I like B1420. Weird Russian mind control research behind DHS contract. Man, I'm looking at this goddamn computer. It's garbage. That's like the first computer ever made type shit. I can't. First off, I don't believe white people, especially Russians.
Thank you.
Americans.
Thank you, sir. I
Or
appreciate that.
Mama, I already told you now. My wife barely gets a pass, okay? She said that's a fact. I believe you all the time. Stop it.
Oh,
I'm a believing machine.
me and Mayo and Kyle just go on our own picnic then.
A fact. Y'all probably have some goddamn raisin potato salad anyway.
The Egyptian mysteries from both the Atlanteans' teachings. The real text is 36,000 years old. It's just a mimicking of ancient texts, and a lot of different religions cropped out of his spiritual writings that he wrote in those emerald tablets. I believe that Jesus, his real name is Yeshua. First of all, he was a real person that did exist. I've been to the house where he grew up in Egypt, because if you remember in the Bible, Jesus disappears from the Bible at the age of 12. He's gone. Where does he go? The Gospel of the Holy 12, which was left out of the Bible, has the answer. He goes to Egypt. I've been there. If you go to Coptic Cairo, you can go to the house where Jesus and his mother lived. He was learning the Egyptian mysteries. From there, he went all the way up into Tibet to learn Reiki healing and Qigong. And then he left from there and went down into India to learn the mystic arts, teaching reincarnation all the way back to Egypt. And then the Bible picks up, I call my son out of Egypt. And then you see him appear on the back of a donkey in Jerusalem at the age of 32.
John the Baptist, I know you up here. Is he up here? God damn it, he left. Fuck. Oh, Black.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
He couldn't speak on this travesty.
He left.
This is
Black-
blasphemy, sir.
Black says you. Black to the 5. Are you there, sir? Please come back to us, sir. Because I hold you in great esteem of knowing the Bible, right? And I would like for you to tell me if this guy is telling a lie or is he telling the truth. I think it's a little bit of both. No, he's probably not, but
Well, we already know that they copied everything from holidays to stories.
what, the Bible?
Yeah, and made them Christian.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You know, I said there's always a half truth and a lie. That's just my opinion, but you know.
Christ's consciousness is ancient. It's super ancient. And it's a certain level of consciousness that a person can get to this level where they're all knowing, all loving. They're the epitome of service to others and unconditional love for one another. You know, a real, true ascended being. And Jesus never said he was going to return. He said that Christ would return, and raising everyone up to a high level and bringing back a new golden age, creating a true super Christ civilization. When you look at the smallest scale of things, it gives you almost an identical mirror as to what's going on the larger scale. So I began to realize that God is us and we are God, and that God is on a data collection mission. The whole premise of this third dimensional realm and human beings operating in this realm and potential other alien beings and everything else throughout the entire universe are all doing one thing, very simple: collecting information and sending it back to the source. So the universe is a mind. God is part of this universal mind, this universal consciousness, and there's only one consciousness. All of these living things that exist throughout the entire third dimension are all doing one thing. They are transmitting back to source all the information of what it's like to be a blade of grass, what it's like to be Billy Carson, what it's like to be Danica Patrick. And so the universal consciousness is actually taking this information and it's actually collecting this data to analyze what is it like to operate through the—
We got to do a deep dive on that universal consciousness. I think that's
Seems like a very boring subject, sir.
no, it's not, Mayo.
Yes, sir.
Just be...
That's worse than Mars GPS, sir.
It's worse than Mars GPS. Yo, but is he wrong though? Do you think he's wrong? I don't know where they were transmitting these data to, but you know, sounds plausible. I mean, we get people to believe in dinosaurs, right? They get people to believe in that the moon is real type shit.
And your organization tipped a spacecraft over on it.
That's a fact.
And you had a 4-hour meeting about it today.
6 hours, sir. 6 hours.
6-hour meeting.
6 hour meeting. And I didn't listen to a lick of it either.
So what do you think that big circle is at nighttime, Tom? Or that half?
It's a light illuminated from things that are in our atmosphere.
It's the night light that NASA turns on and off.
That's a fact.
Yeah, if I was about to say that's a big
that's
old
really
light
your
bulb.
job, isn't it? That's your job, isn't it?
I click on the light. That's
you go in early and click on the sun, and then you leave and you click on the moon.
So here's the thing. I think the sun and the moon is in our inside of the what do you call that thing? The firmament. Yeah, I think it's inside of the firmament. Yeah, I don't think it's as far away as they say it is. I mean, the way this stuff, the way the planet, the planet is actually shown, is actually closer together than what it said, what it shows. Actually,
what about the solar eclipse that's coming up, sir?
What solar eclipse? Is it solar eclipse? When is the solar eclipse coming?
Really, sir?
Dude, I don't pay attention to everything these motherfuckers say.
Wait a minute, Tom. You believe that the sun is there, and you believe they just got the distance wrong. That's what you're saying? So you believe in the rest of the planets and everything else?
Sir, I don't. Those are just bullshit lights eliminating from whatever out in the sky. I don't think that there's an actual. I don't think they're planets per se. It could be. I don't know.
Sir,
I don't believe in planets.
I put a link to your work website, sir.
I don't need you to give me a link to where I work.
He said I put a link to your work website.
Again, like I told you before, I think it's bullshit.
Okay.
Dude, and I think that it's on the inside of our firmament, meaning that it's not further away than we think it is.
And OG, go outside April 8th. Because you're gonna be closer to seeing the full solar eclipse than I will be.
Okay.
Literally passing just south of you. I put the link in the back.
No one cares. No one cares about that shit.
I
didn't care on the last eclipse when I was fucking in the 4th grade, 5th grade.
It will be at 1:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, sir. It'll begin.
I don't do NASA research. I'm just do logistics. That's all I do.
And it will end 1:49.
And no one cares. No one gives a shit, Mayo. We're talking about how fake
It sounds like OG
solar
cares,
eclipses.
sir.
I don't care.
It sounds like OG.
This
Because I want to see heaven.
dimension.
No one cares.
It's a learning process, and we're all a part of that. And so it's all
It better
about
not happen,
understanding
Tom.
that we are God and God is us. It's in everything and we're in everything. Separation is an illusion. Division is an illusion. Everything is actually all one. God is a frequency. It's our job to tune in. But the human body is an avatar, just like the movie Avatar. It's a receptor. It receives and holds the spirit temporally. And so the avatar body is set up in a way where it's a biological robot and machine imbued with sophisticated technologies and advanced capabilities that we are right now not fully tapped into. Some people have better gifts and energy than others. We have a couple things that hold your spirit in your body.
Wait a fucking minute. Did this nigga just say it's an avatar?
Yes.
He said we are no. He said we are avatars, not it's an avatar. We are avatar.
Our bodies are an avatar.
But I like his statement. Some people's energies are better and different than others. That is a fact. Because some people give off the most negative.
I'm hearing
vibes.
Naruto and Avatar mixed together. This nigga talking about the blending the chakras and some of them niggas they jutsu is better than others. This nigga can breathe water. He can stay underwater for 20 minutes. I can't make it for 3. You hear me?
What do they call them? High vibration and low vibration people.
Yeah.
That's what this photo reminds me.
I don't listen. Y'all think I'm joking. I think that he owned to something.
You just
he owned. Listen,
you need to start smoking what
I
I'm
think
smoking.
you're on something.
No.
Or you need
Tom,
to be.
Tom, you need to consult Illuminated on this.
Can we find out why there's a red dot though, where her
PP is?
Yeah,
that's to focus the energy.
That's a fact, man, yo.
She's centering right now.
Yes.
Or is she getting? Is that the startup flame to go upwards into the astral plane of the dreams of the?
Listen.
No, but when you focus the energy on the forehead, even with a red dot laser and a gun, you separate the avatar from the spirit.
Okay. So what you're saying right now is you don't believe what he's saying, that the body could not be an avatar.
It's a biological function.
You know what?
I mean, dude, we're meat puppets.
Think about this. Think about this, sir.
And I just said we're meat puppets, sir.
Sure, but
if the soul exists, we're merely meat puppets.
So his statement can be right.
He almost had me there for a minute. I just can't find what the other races are. Because I was just thinking about it. Because he was thinking about like you have different like an avatar. Well, Chinese people they good at that. That wind. They good at wind. So and then I guess black people be earth.
Okay.
What if
I like
white
dirt.
people?
I like dirt.
White people would be
This
fire
stick out of line.
because we just destroy shit.
What's up, Wingnut? Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting in the chat. But even with the eyeballs, I think that thing about the body being an avatar, he might be onto something. I'm telling you, you can't say that these movies that they make, including what was that Matrix, is something different. It's kind of true. I can believe that more than I believe that the Jesus is coming to take us away. I believe that way more than that shit. Because as we know, the Bible said, what is it, 150,000 people they only keeping? Like, I mean, 100,000 people keep it. And look at how many rest of these motherfuckers are in this world. How many people got in the world? 3 billion? 5 billion? I don't fucking know. How many billion people are in on the world? And
too many.
I know, but how many? If we're going off this Bible, right? Only 150,000 people.
700.
We got 7.8 billion.
billion.
Okay,
that's 6 billion too many.
So you're telling me that only 150,000 people that God is going to anoint to be his chosen people? That's crazy. Think about that shit. Now, like I said,
why, sir? It would get crowded in heaven too, wouldn't it?
No, because they didn't say everyone's going to heaven.
Okay, where you get this 100 and something
But God's
50,000?
chosen
What's
people
that?
From the
are.
Bible, sir. From the Bible, sir.
God's chosen people are going to heaven, sir.
Yeah,
He
that's what
doesn't
I'm
want it
saying.
overpopulated.
That's a fact. So what's the deal? I mean, just know, nigga, that you going to hell. Join me, nigga. Shit, what we doing?
Dude,
Everybody can't make it, Tom.
Everybody can't make it.
And Tom,
Everybody can't make it.
You're God. Do you want shitty neighbors?
Yes,
That's
sir.
a fact,
I love shitty neighbors, sir. Let's be honest. I love shitty neighbors because I don't talk to their ass anyway, so it don't matter. Hell is actually empty because of all the demons are here on earth. That's a fact. Matter of fact, Wingnut, Jesus took the keys to hell. So there is no one in hell. Hell is on earth. What up, JQ? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. We talking about how God only choosing 150,000 people, and the rest of y'all staying on hell on earth. So don't think you escaping. You ain't escaping. Even when you die, you coming back to die again.
I'm cool with that.
He didn't say he gonna die once. This is what people are not understanding. No one said you're only gonna die once, but people say that. No, you can die. Listen, you can die 1,000 deaths, and only remember whatever you gonna die on that death. Get out of here! I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. We are nothing but an avatar. Listen, this guy is on to something. Let's continue.
Lock that frequency in. One is the neural correlates of consciousness. Those are 3 giant neurons that wrap around the inside of the skull. And when you look at them on a scan, it looks like a crown of thorns. It's Christ consciousness. It has nothing to do with him putting on a real crown of thorns. It's the one that's inside of every single human being's head right now. But that works in collaboration with the magnetite crystal and your colostrum and your neocortex. Those things all work together to combine to allow a frequency to be encapsulated and be hosted inside the physical avatar body. You become the ghost in the shell, and you animate this shell via that spirit that's being housed, and it's only being locked in because of those 4 things I just mentioned. It's crazy how much power we have inside of us. Words have power. Words can literally affect and change the ether of space-time itself. The closer you get to the language of light, which is what the ancient Kemetic people and Egyptians would speak back in ancient times, those words had supreme power over reality itself. Just speaking certain ways and saying certain things can control different outcomes, because we know cymatic frequencies, which are created by our vocal cords, they emanate out of you. We think they're just words, but they're actually codes that the universe picks up, programming codes, and then the universe then enacts those codes. That's how a lot of things happen. It's a way of, creating different realities, and it's the power of the voice and the power of speaking. The brain is just like a microchip. It's a microprocessor. It's a central processing unit. It allows you to be able to connect to multiple dimensions. Scientists at the Brain Institute discovered that the brain now connects to 11 dimensions. And we have the capability of tapping into higher knowledge in higher dimensions. And then it finally comes out, they discovered it's actually real, and that the brain is a multi-dimensional functional computer. It's a processor. Quantum entanglement first came to me when I was just doing a walking meditation. It came to me as parabolic down conversion to take 2 particles and phase shift them on the same frequency so that you can quantum entangle the particles. Then you can take one particle and shift it to the other end of the universe if you can get there. And when you change,
what do you got to say? Because you always listen. Why is it
I said in other words.
Let me ask you this question before you go out and give your spiel of hate and racism right now. Why is it when a black man is speaking there, Mayo, you just believe everything this black man is saying, sir? Huh?
He's not a black man, sir.
What is he?
He's an avatar, sir.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
He a meat puppet. He's a meat puppet for a higher being, sir.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here.
he a meat puppet for a higher being, sir. Just asking.
Well, I was gonna ask you. I ain't gonna lie to you. This cortex that run around our head, like the thorns that was on top of his head. Why we can't see him? Why he the only person that can see him? What kind of pixie dust he spraying on it to see it, and I can't?
Well, he said when you.
It's
He
called
said when you
LSD,
look at it, when you look it into a. You stupid fucking mayo. When you scan the brain, that's what you see. You just ended the rest
Like
of
an
it.
MRI.
Yes,
We
like
still,
MRI.
but we still don't see it.
Hold
Why
on.
he the only person that can see it, and nobody else can, and none of our machinery can?
Because we're not gifted as he is.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It makes
All right,
sense.
JQ.
JQ.
All right, JQ.
Come for the people who just picked up the 10 gifted motherfucking memberships to the motherfucking chat. Oh shit, my shit's not on. Oh my shit ain't on. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it on. Let me turn this bitch
People
on.
that received those 10 gifted memberships, make sure you say thank you.
This like lead attorney says, y'all, we from the South.
Thank you.
I would like to. Yeah. I would like to thank B1420 for specifically stating the fact that I just ended racism.
That's a fact. All right. Thank you for ending racism, and thank you. Oh, my bad. Thank you, JQ, for the 10 gifted subs. So let's see who all picked. Do you know who picked them up there?
Let me see.
It is impressive vibes, Sinfinity, Friday for Real Streaming, Robert Williams, Dalla Washa, Diesel Diesel, SD, and Miss Sandra Love.
What's up, Sandra?
So, people, make sure you say thank you to JQ. What is that noise?
That's the people. It dings when people something happens.
Oh,
You can let me find out that nigga Diesel in the cloud and don't want to come up here.
That's what
That's
I'm saying.
The delay in the membership. That's the sound for the delay in the memberships.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, either that or maybe Diesel's working and just listening.
Yeah, what is he listening? What? Hey, Sandra Love picked up a motherfucking membership. Hey, nice
Look
to see
at you, Miss Sandra. Nice to see
Sandra,
you.
listen, we don't have anything against you. You can always come back to the stream and talk your shit. Listen, your show that you were on with Black Who Defy
was hilarious.
It's in infamy right now, son. It can't be topped. Well, actually, wait a minute. OG just made
look,
just made
because
that
Miss
new rep.
Sandra, we still call him the same words that you called him.
A bitch nigga.
Well, I don't say that word.
Yo, that's forever. Yeah, but thanks for who all received the gift. Thank JQ who just submitted out 10 gifted subs, and y'all please thank JQ again. What's that?
B-Rad said, "Where's she at?" Ghost watching, I guess. B-Rad.
You know people ghost watch, but it's all right.
Well, don't forget when people don't talk, people don't type. A lot of times they might be watching on a TV.
Oh, that's true too. That's true
so
too.
they're not gonna type if they're watching.
B1420. To be honest with you, over here we don't have any racism. I mean, I call white people nigga. My wife's a nigga. Niggas is niggas. Everyone's a nigga. Everyone's a nigga over here.
I'm still not saying it.
Racism has been ended a long time ago over here, but you know it's all love over here. I don't put one race over the other. I just don't like nigga shit. That's all. But other than that, let's get back to this Mr. Anunnaki shit.
The particle local to you, the other one will change instantaneously. In other words, if one is in a spin rate up, the other one will go spin rate down. When you twist this one and put it down, this one will go up and vice versa. So you can create this up-down communication between two entangled particles. It goes even further than that. Scientists now discovered that you can quantum entangle through conscious thought. And they've actually entangled people's thoughts together now.
They took one person and put him in front of a video game screen, put another person that was, I think, in 2 laboratories away, was looking at the screen, but the one that was blindfolded had the remote control. The one that was looking was controlling the hand of the one that was blindfolded. So we know that when we get an epiphany like that, there's very rarely original thought. A lot of the times we get in sync with a thought that already exists because we know that all thoughts are light waves. So every single thought you're thinking right now, and I'm thinking right now, it generates waves that leave our skull and go out into the ether permanently, forever. Everyone's conscious thoughts are all around us, floating around in this ether we call the grid. And so you can get in sync with something and you can download it. And if you can discern that download, you can have an epiphany moment. Quantum entanglement is so incredible because if you really understand where we're going to go in the future with communications, it's going to be quantum entangled communications. If you have a quantum entangled communications device on Earth and you take one with you in the ship, or you have a communications array that's been launched years ahead into deep space, you can instantaneously send a response and get a response back. All thoughts and ideas and concepts most likely are downloaded from the field. You know, just like an alien race 2 light years away can pick up I Love Lucy from 1960 because that radio wave, which is a wave of light, can be picked up and decoded, and you can watch I Love Lucy from 1960. And we're living in a fractal holographic matrix. That's what we're actually living in. And this whole thing is one giant energetic grid. And the thing,
how the fuck does he get all these goddamn words to put together and make some bullshit up? I'm trying to think. It's kind of bullshit right now. But I mean, he's captivating. I will say that. He's captivating, but Conshiner, or was it JQ? Who was that?
He makes a lot of claims.
He does make a lot of claims. I mean, it seems Samuel said you can call me a dumb gur.
So basically, he's saying on other planets right now, they haven't caught up. They still watching our 1973 shows and shit.
No, he's
They
actually
haven't made it to the 1900s or the 2000s because our frequency waves haven't made it to them yet because it takes them years to make it to them. Is that what he's saying?
No, that you're saying we're that far behind. They're way more advanced than we are.
No, I'm talking about he's saying the frequency that we shooting off.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. That's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's probably true. I mean, I stopped listening a long time ago with this nigga. It's just, it's funny though.
Thing about it is, distance is an illusion. The distance between where I am now in Florida and wherever you are right now in the world is actually, it doesn't even exist. We're local in the same location. We're still connected in the same location. Individuality, separation, all illusions doesn't exist. There's only one entity and one consciousness providing this third dimension with the illusion of separation. If you take a planet in space, it warps space around it. And that warped space allows things to fall toward the planet. Our conscious thoughts warp the ether of space-time and create this well. And that's how the law of attraction works. Things fall toward us based on what we're warping, what we're focusing on. The energy field that we're using to warp, that's what begins to fall towards us. Whatever that frequency we're on when we're thinking, that's the warp space that's now sending back low frequency things. Or if you're in high frequency warp space, it's sending back high frequency things. You're entangling with things in the universe based on the frequency you're at. As an inexperienced soul and begin to learn and make mistakes and grow and see what you can do, and also a certain level of suffering. And then when you begin to master this dimension, you actually can begin to incarnate on and in the plane that you desire. So plane means dimension. See, the third dimension is a proving ground. It's a testing ground. It's a place for you to come. And every ascension process, my mission is to achieve the highest, most best lifestyle, living entity, energy, help, love, expressions, artistic creation that I possibly can in every single dimension.
So what do you think, Mayo? What do you think? I want to get your thought process behind this.
I think the VA would offer him 15%. So.
Listen, there's some of the things I can agree with, some of that shit. Like, I do think we're all intertwined some way. I've always thought that. It's just I've seen a lot of shit happen that I can say that I've seen in prior time as me as being a child, and it comes true when I'm an adult. I can say that. I can say that I've seen it before. Do I believe it's something that's crazy out of the ordinary? I don't think so. But there's a lot of stuff that I can say I agree with this guy about. And there's a lot of shit I can be like, nigga, you crazy.
You can't deny that they took, ancient beliefs and attributed them to the Christian religion.
Yeah, the idea of connectivity is absolutely fucking true. I believe we're connected in very ways.
Yeah. I think, a lot of it is simple pattern recognition.
Mm. Do you believe in, let's say, connectivity as far as different lives? Like the people that you encounter in this life, you're going to encounter in the next one.
I'm not sure.
Okay. OG, Mama, what do y'all think?
I mean,
people that connectivity, meaning the people that you connect with now, you're going to connect with in a different life form.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of like the idea too, because there's some people I'd like to connect with on a different level.
Jesus Christ. What do you mean?
If I was a bee, I would sting them. Stuff like that. Or the people that, people that were good people. You know what I mean? I'd do my best to like.
We got to mine this out because you just said some old crazy shit there.
How is that crazy? Why is that crazy? If they're bad people in this life, then they deserve it.
Let me ask you some questions because we're
Tom,
talking.
She's obviously not an elevated being.
Let's mind this out. You just said you want to be more connected to some other people. What does that mean to you?
I didn't say I wanted to be more connected to some people. That's not what I said.
What'd you say?
Now I forgot, but that's not what I said.
You literally said that.
There's been a lot of talking tonight.
I mean,
No.
I got a whole different picture when she said that.
I mean, like,
if
I come back, I want to come back like say I came back as a wasp.
No,
I would seek out in my short little wasp life. I would seek out certain people to sting them.
So you want to infect them is what you're saying, huh?
Infect them with what?
What happens when you sting people, huh?
You're injecting poison, maybe.
Which is
what?
Sound like I don't know.
I don't understand. I wasn't sitting here. What is going on? Did I miss something?
Oh man,
she wants to inject things into other people.
Yeah.
Yes, poison.
Oh, no.
I didn't say I was injecting good things.
Listen, so see, over here.
I want to fly.
No. You know when you're on the porch, everything get taken out of context, right?
Okay, get off here. I don't want to hear from you. You twisted my words and I don't like it.
I got a different picture too, Tom. I got a different picture.
Okay, well, neither one of you, both of you get out of here. Shut up. You two black. Actually, if I can get out of here too. Because he just talking shit by looking at me with his one eyebrow.
Hey, see,
that is not what I said.
You said you want to connect with other people. I was like, wait a motherfucker.
Hi, Zoomer.
Don't change the subject. Why are you trying to be connected?
Hi to Zoomer. Shut up.
Yep. CCD. That's what I was thinking too.
That's what I was thinking too.
I'm gonna put CCD in timeout. Watch this. I'm gonna be Diesel for a minute. Going in timeout.
Yeah, listen,
talking shit.
This is just that bullshit. Is what I'm talking about, Mama. How did you take it? Because you started laughing too. See, look, you going in timeout, motherfucker. Because even the other white woman said, you stepped in that one.
Way my dirty little mind trips around. I don't even want to go there.
All right, ask the question again. Damn. Ask the question.
First answer is always the correct answer. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't even paying attention. So ask the question. Leave my goddamn shoes alone.
So it was even more honest.
But what was the question? Tired of you people.
Okay.
What's the
Play
question?
the tape back, Tom. Play the tape back.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do.
Why can't we just ask the question?
Because I forgot. And I'm
You're
like
a liar.
I'm like a real true lawyer. We're gonna have to go back to the court reporter and let them play the tape back.
We've been reduced to you people now.
Oh God damn it.
Hold on, we gotta play this back. Where the fuck is my shit at? God dang it. There it is. Oh, there it goes right there. Let's play this shit back. Cause that was some bullshit right there. Ooh, shit, where at? All right. Let me get back to you. All right. Mayo. It's why we know how we do over here. Stop acting like you different from the rest of us. That's the way we're gonna play it back so you can listen to it. I don't remember it. Well, I don't recall.
That nigga shit.
And I can only remember one question.
Yep, that's all I remember too. Actually, I remember one answer.
I have ADD.
I don't mind.
Tom, you're still off camera.
I know. He knows.
Okay.
Fuckface. Why is that crazy?
There you go, Tom. There you go, Tom.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, all right. So it's nothing bad, right? It's just funny the way you put it. And the question was, you just answered correctly. It's all right.
Stuff like that.
No,
or the people that the people that were good people, you know.
That was before that stuff.
Connectivity, meaning the people that you connect with now, you're gonna connect with in a different life form.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of like the idea too, because there's some people I'd like to connect with on a different level. If I was a bee, I would sting them. Stuff like that. Or the people that people that were good people, you know what I mean? I'd do my best to like
we got a mind. There's no problem. You don't want to.
So you made a big show out of a simple me asking you what the question was. Then, if it was so hilarious with what I said, I don't understand.
Our dirty minds just took it to where we thought it was.
Well, stop being retarded. Cut it out.
I can't stop being retarded. I am retarded.
Well,
no, you don't want to. Everyone thinks the same way except for her.
And I've been certified. It can't change.
And then you made it even worse. You said, I would like to be a bee to sting them. And then I said, Joe, you want to inject motherfuckers now or infect motherfuckers. It's just, you just.
And I said, what do you mean?
Oh my God.
That was my answer because I didn't get it.
Okay.
Mind you, I wasn't listening before that because the same child was in here talking to me then. So I didn't hear the question.
It really wasn't. It was pretty much a statement, but it's okay.
And then all of the rest of us heard, instead of inject, we heard eject. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. See, you're right. This is a fun day, you know. Oh my God.
Tom, this is a real conspiracy.
At Kai, I thought you said we're all welcome. Uncle Tom is safe space for special people like me.
I'm gonna put you back in timeout, David.
Why you putting people in timeout? They ain't did nothing.
He only got 10 seconds for talking shit.
It's a long 10 seconds. He
didn't talk anything.
That's
he put up emojis. He put up emojis.
Same thing. Same thing.
She said
that's speaking in his special language, ma'am.
Yeah, special language.
I wish I could.
Are you still talking? Bye. You're gonna go on timeout next.
Oh my
What
God.
the hell just happened? Everybody just went around in a circle.
Everybody's afraid now.
That's a fact. Oh yeah, we can't watch that again. That old man about to
The
kill
boss has spoken, sir.
That's a fact. What is this one? All right. So the last video I have.
Hey, and we cutting early tonight.
Do you want to? Is that what you're saying?
You know, you got that valve back there, don't you? You said it was downloaded.
What valve?
That bio. The movie 2011, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, that'll be it right there. That's good laughter. That's like watching X. It'll be good for us.
Tonight it's already 11:01.
Oh, it ain't saying number like an hour and 30 minutes.
It's a long fucking time.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
It worth
He
it
didn't
though.
say an hour. He said an hour and 30 minutes.
All right.
You call it that, Kai?
Yeah.
Enough had a contract to provide jet.
So,
now you put a boring thing on.
Listen, shit, because it's going back to my favorite topic, right? We talking about the ice wall. Well, it's not even the ice wall. It's not even the ice wall. We're talking about Raytheon. Raytheon is interesting. What do you know about Raytheon there, Mayo?
I used to work for him, sir. I signed a non-disclosure agreement
Why would you sign a non-disclosure agreement, sir?
because I wanted the job, sir.
How long does that non-disclosure last?
A lifetime, sir.
Oh, so you can't talk about Raytheon?
No, sir.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk about Raytheon.
Yeah, I know service.
I know they're owned by Cessna now. That's all I know.
I'm not gonna talk about Raytheon. This white guy's gonna talk about it and how it went down and what they're making in Antarctica. So, yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Pole station.
Interesting. From 2010 to 2011, you were a tradesman and firefighter in the South Pole. Antarctica as a contractor for Raytheon. You spent 366 continuous days at the South Pole. You were experimented on as a child and trained to be a remote viewer.
Correct.
Through a program called Stargate Project. Submarine service in the Navy, plumber for the wealthy elite on Long Island prior to Raytheon, and experience with UFOs.
Yes.
You're a whistleblower for the best.
This nigga just ran the fucking gambit. Man, this nigga ran the fucking gambit, dog. All right, loaded the $5 super chat. Let me get my phone together. Hold on one second. I gotta get to my notes. There we go. Oh, wrong person.
I made sure.
Wrong person. Someone moved us all around. Out, Asian King will forever defend the Great Wall of Antarctica. That's a fact. Great Wall of Antarctica will always be there, but there's also other things that's going down there. But thanks for the $5 super chat today. Oh, is this a leap year? This is a leap year.
Yes.
We got one more day of February. One more day.
One more day.
Oh, Lawrence, did you?
Of Black History Month, sir.
Oh, that's a
You
fact.
have not made your push today.
That's a fact. I did not. Matter of fact, let me get on that. Is it working? Oh, it's not working. Hold on. Boom. Can we see it? Let me bring it to the forefront. Thank you for the $5. We're gonna say you already donated to the fund there, Lawrence. Thank you for that. Let me see one second. Let me take this off because I want y'all to get the gist of it. Today is one of our final push for slavery reparations fund for Black History Month. We've been doing a good job, I think, and I can afford to put gas in my car to get there and at least pay for 2 tickets, at least 2 of them. So we're doing good.
Let's get that third ticket so they can go with the family.
I think my wife will listen. I'm gonna pay for my wife and my son to go in because I don't need to go in. I already saw it, so I don't need to explain it. I seen the wax figurine. Oh damn, I gotta be there too.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna be there. Now we can get there.
It hits different with white people.
That's a fact. You imagine a white. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet because it's a peaceful place. It's quiet, but yeah, it's a museum for black people that's been blown up, and their wax figurines are there, sitting there watching you, with an orange grove in the background.
Are they blown up too?
No. The oranges were fine.
No juice, huh?
No juice. But thank everyone for donating to the slavery reparations fund for black people. It's been great.
I was one of the first to donate, sir.
That's a fact.
Lawrence, I was one of the first to donate, sir.
Yeah.
Mayo is a constant contributor.
That's a fact. But where we at? Let's get back to this shit.
We're at earthquake firefighter dude in Antarctica.
Jesus Christ. What? Okay, there we go. He ran it. Mayo, this nigga ran the gambit on everything that could be done to him. Has been done to him besides being anally probed, and we know he's white, so that probably happened too.
I mean, he was astroplaned, right? He was remote viewed by UFOs. So he was anally probed, sir.
OG.
Logic would dictate.
Maybe he had the red dot not in his crotch, but on the other side.
They flipped him over.
Yeah.
The eye of consciousness got him in the ass. The brown eye of consciousness.
Would that be the all-seeing one?
Only if you're bent over.
You know those people that do sun worship and they bend over naked? Something about the...
Yeah.
OG, you ain't shit.
I know it, bro. I know it, bro. Say, bro, look, you said you was good.
I didn't say anything about good, nigga.
You'll like it, bro. You'll like it, bro. It got some type. It's your type of shit, bro. I guarantee you. You know I'm not gonna let you down, bro.
I didn't
You
say
know
so.
this.
But the point is, it's goddamn. What day is it? Wednesday.
Yeah. We need to switch it. We ain't do it yesterday. We stopped early, so we gotta get that back. Plus, we ain't went to Rumble in a minute, so
We went to Rumble yesterday.
stop it, Tom. We quit yesterday.
Well, the day before, Monday. We went Monday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. This is better though. I guarantee you that. If you ain't never seen it, I guarantee you it's better.
Oh, I'll bet.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna let nobody down. I'm telling you, Tom is gonna love it.
Oh my god! All right, here we go. Hey, if you're on Rumble, we're gonna play a fucking movie, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
He ready to implement the rules on me like LA did. Oh yeah, this nigga OG can't do it no more, man.
Man, fuck this guy. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right goddamn now. Cause that's 35
I want to
minutes.
hear about the Antarctic earthquake.
No, we ain't hearing about him today. We the OG fucked that up.
And I want to hear about the 13
hey,
missing
Mayo, I didn't know.
scientists.
I didn't know, man.
Listen,
Sir,
we're gonna start that one off. First thing we're gonna do is start that one off.
sir,
Yeah,
we
we
were
start
about to get the knowledge of the world, and you have now taken that away from us.
I'm sorry about that, man.
yeah, shit me. That shit was long. I actually watched it already. It was all right. It just was oh god. All right, super chat in the world. We got all right, so it's got the CCD with the $2 for the Skittles. I don't know what the Skittles is. I guess it's to bring us out. Oh, for the candy while we are walking around. That's probably. We're gonna go over.
$99 for the beaties, sir.
Yeah, that's beat us.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over.
Put the link up.
I'm about to put it up right now. We are moving over to Rumble. OG wants to watch a movie, and that's what we do over here. When he wants to watch an hour and a half movie.
What?
You know,
I
so
thought you meant going to watch fuckery. I didn't know you meant Non-fuckery.
Oh,
Oh
it's
no,
a,
this is an OG movie. It's
oh
all
yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah, it
all
got the
fuckery.
fuckery in
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna let you down.
All right. That's true. You don't.
All right, so now I gotta bring it. Where the fuck is my goddamn shit? Jesus Christ! I mean, I don't feel like.
Got him all discombobulated.
Yeah.
He's
It's
all
gonna be
like,
worth
wait
it.
a minute.
If he ain't never seen it, it's gonna be worth it. And I can tell he ain't never seen it, so it's gonna be worth it.
I can't get this shit to load. What the fuck? Hold on, let me see.
It'll give you diabetes. Con's on a roll, y'all.
Karen said I picked the best of the worst. That's a fact.
Where the fuck is this? Oh, it's over there. I'm like, where the fuck is this opening up at?
Sit rubber.
All right, so let me move this shit over. Let me go to downloads. Jesus Christ. Now I gotta find file.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wouldn't even let me get rid of the Alex Haley movies. I was trying to get rid of them bitches. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me delete them hoes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to roll up a special blunt for this.
This is shit. All right, so it's moving over now.
I like to say, you welcome in advance.
Uh-oh.
I don't know about no welcome in advance. I don't even like this nigga half the time. He on that bullshit. Do I have VOC open or some shit? What the fuck is going on? We need to figure out what. Oh yeah, we're putting that on the fucking. What do you call it? On a community tab. On a community tab, we need to find a. That we're gonna be doing a giveaway of a hoodie, port session hoodie. We need to find a cartoon character of the past. Unless you want one from nowadays, you can do that too. It doesn't matter. We're gonna put that on a hoodie for you and get it chopped up. So yeah, watch out for that. Probably the next 5 to 10 days. We'll be doing that drawing.
Wily
right.
Coyote.
Yeah, you can put them on there too. All right. Let me stop. Yeah, that started abruptly. So that's fucking crazy. It didn't even no morning credits, nothing. Just you know what the fuck is going on here? All right, guys. Thank y'all for being here on YouTube. Please, if you want to continue watching, come over here to Rumble. You know how we do it over here. We like to watch movies whenever I guess we want to. And if you pay $5, I guess the motherfucking movie gonna be played. Fuck this nigga OG. He ain't shit.
I'm telling you.
Thank y'all for being here. This was a very eventful fucking conspiracy night. OG got motherfucking blacks who identified the motherfucking apologize. What? Got that nigga to apologize, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that. And I'm gonna talk shit to his ass in the back, boy. Y'all, woo-wee. Where my fucking shit at? I'm gonna talk shit to him. Call them all kind of fake gangsters and everything. I think Sandra made that nigga soft. Sandra softened his ass up. And OG had that nigga backtracking, apologizing, and everything. Blacks apologize to OG. Crazy how that happens. But thank y'all for being here on YouTube. We're going over to Rumble. I'm gonna drop the link one more time in the chat. If you want to come over and watch it, Vile, whatever the fuck that movie is, we're gonna keep it moving. All right. Peace out, YouTube.